All right. I was gonna bring up the Shining Fates page as well.
I've got mine up in the 25th anniversary set that I could find for Poke Beach.
Right.
Not that there's much on it, but
All right. Looks like we're live. We are live, folks.
Yes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Epic Zen Show. This is the first one of the year, and hopefully we'll have some more. I've got Epictube HD here. I've got GrumpCharizard and SmallOpenings SG.
Happy New Year, guys!
Happy New Year's to everyone. We're definitely excited for this new year, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more calm than last year as far as like the prices and stuff of Pokemon going up and stuff like that. We'll see. But, hopefully it'll be a good year. Henry, what happened? You can hear us or no? Not hear us? Or you're asking if you want the hat off or on?
Yeah, just asking, see if is it better with the hat on or without the hat, the cap on?
whatever makes you comfortable, man.
Whatever you're comfortable with, man. I didn't wear the hat today because it gets warm. It gets very warm.
Yeah, it does.
So, but I just wanted to take a really quick look at the chat here. I'm seeing a few people. I want to give a big shout out to the newest member of the channel, Epictube HD. He just joined the membership for my channel, which is awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
Who the hell did that?
I don't know. Somebody in your family did it, but I appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. And then let me move this over because I cannot see stuff very well. I am seeing Five Nights Freddy in here. What's going on, Five Nights Freddy? Hopefully you're still here. I know we took a little longer to get going than we thought. M Legend. What's going on, M Legend? Seeing Super Beast. And thank you very much, Grumpy, for letting everyone know what was going on in the chat. Appreciate that, my friend. Cool Squirtle Gaming here for the Sudon knowledge drop. Now, Sudon is still working. Hopefully, he's going to be able to join us, and within like maybe an hour or so. But hopefully, he'll be here. Artemis 1,700. 1,700. What's going on, Artemis? How's it going? Mr. Boo Boo. How's it going, Mr. Boo Boo and EX Troy? All right. Good stuff. So we got quite a few people in here. Thank you very much, everyone who's hanging out. So I'm like really excited because this is like the first time that I do a live stream with this many people on it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty awesome. We've been looking to do this for months, but as we've all, I think, tried to work through the kinks of figuring out how to go live and do it properly and be professional. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we're entering 2021 now doing it, the right way, I guess. Yeah,
for sure. So, GrumpCharizard, you've been out of the game for a little while. What's going on, man? What do you have planned for this year? You got a comeback plan or anything?
I'm trying to work on something. I'd like to start filming more consistently. Would probably be the biggest start. Starting off, 2021 with a live stream, so that's something I never thought I would be doing. Not that it's my live stream, but to be a part of one, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So slowly trying to get back to some consistency. Definitely got a lot of Pokemon products for Christmas. The wife took care of me, so definitely excited to show you guys what she went out and got. I know Zen was a big part of her finding stuff. She told me that she asked you for some advice, so I appreciate you directing her into the right direction. So,
yeah. Well, hopefully she was able to get some good stuff for you.
Yeah. She got me plenty of Vivid Voltage and some Darkness Ablaze and stuff. So, spent way too much, that's for sure.
Very nice. And then SmallOpenings SG, Mr. Henry. What's going on, man? Your channel is blowing up. You got what? 3,000 almost 4,000 subscribers now?
Almost 5,000 now.
Almost 5,000 now. Oh my goodness, my dude.
Wow.
Yeah, but
crazy.
the views are still not really that high yet so far. So yeah, I think the they're there for different type of content, not
Mhm,
Pokemon content. Yeah, because I did notice that they are there for they're gained from a different type of videos that I usually don't do.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did some pretty cool stuff last year where you were doing the live streams from the Pokemon Center. That was pretty
yeah.
awesome.
I really love going to a Pokemon Center. I mean, that's one of my favorite places to go. I used to go there like every week, but due to COVID, right? So I stopped. But now because every time they will do something different. They'll change the layout differently. They'll switch this from here to there. So every time you go there, it's like a new experience. Although it's the same place, and the stuff most of the time are the same. But I think every Friday, right, they will release something new. So every time you go there, there's something new for you to see.
Right.
And yeah, but I tend to go there like maybe twice a month, and maybe do an update once a month from the Pokemon Center Singapore.
Right.
Yeah, but I still enjoy going there all the time.
Well, it's very cool. I really enjoy those streams. Those are fun.
Thank you.
So one of the things like I wanted to talk about was, because we're going into 2021 and there's some new Pokemon stuff on the horizon. So we're definitely excited because, there's that Shining Fates that's going to be coming out. And now they have the new, that new set that's also coming out with the different fighting styles, which looks pretty interesting as well. And so I just wanted to talk about what we're seeing for the future of the Pokemon TCG and hopefully, the collectible side of it for us to be able to collect, and buy the stuff and all that. So one of the big things I wanted to ask you guys is what you guys think is going to happen with finding product, because right now it's very difficult for people to find product at the stores. What do you think is going to happen moving forward in 2021? Is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? And what do you guys think about that?
Well, I mean, based on everything I'm seeing and my a bit of my personal knowledge with one of our big supporters, Charles, it's gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough because there's a Charizard again. That's gonna make to start the new year off very difficult because there's gonna be everyone going after the Charizard. Plus, you actually did have Pokemon make an official announcement that 2021 is going to be rough. They're having a lot of issues with materials, printing, and we do know that one of the printing facilities is in North Carolina that prints Pokemon cards, and I was looking them up this week actually, and there is definitely a shortage of stuff going on. So I think it's going to be difficult. I don't foresee it being any easier than 2020 was. I think the flip side of that could be, now that we're seeing a drop in the market a bit, where are all the flippers at this point? Are they still here? Are they still in the game? Are they still heading to the stores en masse and buying up all the product they can get and then trying to flip it to the collectors who can't get it? Or have they kind of start to set back? Because one thing I did notice, a lot of the flippers started just buying up everything.
Yeah.
Things that made no sense.
Right.
So I think they're holding on to a lot of stuff they can't get rid of. And they put a lot of money in there and are stuck. So I'm wondering where that is right now. But overall, I mean, the flipper game is still strong. I've posted not too long ago on Instagram regarding somebody I used to follow that I had a lot more respect for until I realized what they were really doing, which is they wake up at 6 a.m. and they head to every single Walmart and Target they can. They buy everything up. They have their own website. They have everything, and they're selling everything for 3 times the amount of money as soon as they get it. And they're selling out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, from a Pokemon perspective, Pokemon's happy because they're making their money,
Right.
But at the same time, it's in the long run, hurting the the community, which in turn will hurt Pokemon, and that's something that hopefully they see and hopefully they can fix. But Artemis said, Battle Styles looks really interesting, and it's releasing so close to Shining Fates. I wonder which one's going to be more popular. So my theory on that one is going to be that Shining Fates is going to be more popular just because from a collector's perspective, it's going to be more popular because it's going to have all of the shiny Pokemon, and we've already seen how popular Shiny Star V was, right? That was pretty popular, and that a lot of people, I think a lot more people bought Shiny Star V than previous Japanese sets. People maybe that didn't even collect Japanese before went out and bought Shiny Star V just because they knew, oh, this is the new Hidden Fates, right?
Yeah.
So I think that one from a collector's perspective is going to be the most popular, but definitely Battle Styles for the players is going to be the way to go, because it's going to have more of a playability aspect. So I think that's where we're going to see the two different in popularity. You're going to see the two different camps. So
I think it's going to be very difficult though, because I think without the game going on, there's no reason for success in that set as of right now, and there's no reason to go out and buy it right now if it's not, you're not being able to play it. I think that's what's really gonna hurt that particular set at the moment. So I would agree, Shiny Star, and the fact that we've already seen, unlike Champions Path, which we all assumed was Hidden Fates 2.0, unlike that, Shiny Fates, we've seen Shiny Star, so we know what's coming in that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Mr. Boo Boo says 2020 was so bad, I wasn't finding any Pokemon cards, so I always had to order and pay the shipping. That does suck. That's one of the downsides to all that. There are some websites that do have the free shipping, or you have to buy an X amount of number in order to get the free shipping. But yeah, it totally hurts to have to pay, shipping costs on that stuff. But one of the big things that I would tell anybody that's trying to buy product is find a store, a reputable store, or reputable sellers that have the ability to do pre-orders and pre-order the stuff. Yeah. Even though you may have to pay for shipping with some of them, but pre-orders are really important right now, because saying, well, I'm going to wait till Target has it or till Walmart has it, the truth is you're probably not going to find it. So that's one thing I would say for anybody that doesn't do pre-orders. You should definitely start doing pre-orders.
I just want to say what's up to Rob and Zay.
Yeah.
I was watching Rob earlier. He went live tonight. Zay was in there. I saw him. So what's up, guys?
Well, definitely Zay is in here, and what is it, 2 a.m. or something like that over there? It's got to be something like that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty late. Yeah. What's going on, Rob? Appreciate you stopping by, man. And Cool Squirtle Gaming says Shining Fates is going to be above and beyond Battle Styles. Definitely from a collector's perspective. Definitely.
If anybody knows, Cool Squirtle.
One thing I was just thinking about, though, that'll be interesting for the both of those is tax return season being right then. How fast, like if you got your tax return or anything like that, would that play into account when you might invest in which one? Because the Shining Fates is February 19th, and then the Battle Styles is like March 19th. I don't know if either one, like if that would make you want to invest harder in one or the other if you knew when you were going to get your tax return or something.
Right.
I would assume the Shining Fates would be the one people would want to go for because it would be more, special. But
and then you've also got the government checks have been sent out. So you got 600 being sent out, and they're saying that they're going to give probably another 1,400 is what they're looking to get sent out. More is coming.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to fuel everything. But the key is getting in on time.
Yeah.
Because you have to pre-order in advance. Like right now, I know Poke Charles, I don't know about the Hydro Pump. I don't know about some of the other. I know some of the big stores are, but pre-ordering's already started and ended for some of these places.
Yeah.
It's already going to be difficult to get in to even get your shoe in to get Shiny Fates right now.
Right.
Let alone
Yeah,
battle
Charles
styles.
is all sold out. I just looked right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough one. Zay Pokemon says he's not interested in Shiny V or Shining Fates.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably not an opinion that a lot of people have, but it's, I mean, everybody's got their own. And no, it's definitely, it's everybody's got their own opinion. I do see Shining Fates to me is not as good as Hidden Fates was. Or should I say Shiny Star V. I think that Hidden Fates had more Pokemon that I liked, but I think
Classics.
that's the thing for me. It's the classics, those classic Pokemon. Whereas Shining Fates does have a lot of the newer Pokemon in it, and then they just threw in more Charizards because that's what
It
sells.
made no sense to me. Why are you giving us the brand new? I mean, it does make sense, but on another level, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you give us a brand new set of Pokemon that just launched a year ago, and giving us this big huge thing?
Flexing.
Nice.
Flexing.
Yeah, I want to show Shiny Star V for anybody that didn't see it or hasn't seen it yet. This is actually the Korean one, so I don't think a lot of people have seen this one.
Are we flexing?
Yeah, and that's
Hey,
the
man,
wrong
don't make me
set.
go get all my collection, okay?
That's the wrong set, Harley. But no, this so this is actually I wanted to talk about this one since we're talking about Shiny Star V. So the Japanese one obviously came out before, and the price really increased on that big time.
I was just
price-
looking this morning. $95 on Plaza Japan, 100 plus on Amazon.
Well, thank you very much, Rob, for that $2 for the $2 super chat that we're gonna split evenly between the four of us. We definitely appreciate that. We can all buy a stick of gum now, so appreciate that. Every little bit is very much appreciated, my friend.
I got gum here.
There you go. Hey, Henry got the gum already.
Mail them the 50 cents.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so you were saying, it went up. I had looked yesterday. I think it was like $120 a box or something like that.
Yeah, I was on this morning because I was looking at placing an order this morning. I decided to hold off, but I did see that Plaza Japan had them for $93, but that's without shipping. So you got to factor in, the thing is
10
more
to 15.
Yeah, and the more you buy, they tend to give you a
Yeah.
little bit better prices and things like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
So one of the things about and I actually opened up one of these already, which I just finished editing that video today, and it's a pretty awesome video. I'm going to probably be putting it out either over the weekend or on Monday. But the Korean boxes are also going up in price.
Yeah,
So
I just looked and they're like $55.
Yeah,
That seems like the cheap side.
Well, yeah, exactly. So 55, they were between 45 and 55 if you pre-ordered, and now they've jumped all the way up to 75. And so there's still one seller selling them for 55, but they've jumped to 75. And one of the things that they did with this set, they started the price around $50, where previous Korean sets were around 40. So they bumped up the price $10 for this set. And they've been doing that gradually, because I used to buy the Korean booster boxes for like 25. And like as they've gotten better, the quality has gotten better, they've increased the cost as well. So which is fine, as long as you're getting a better quality product. But if anybody is looking to get some Shiny Star V for a decent price and you don't care that it's Korean, this is a way to go, because the Charizards are in here. All the cards that are in Japanese are in here. And I can tell you that the pull rate on these Korean boxes is the same as the Japanese, which is not something usual for Korean. Usually the Korean boxes have less pulls than the Japanese stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let everybody know.
The Koreans are pretty. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Korean is like fire. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with Korean cards. TCG, it's crazy.
Yeah, they really go all out with the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, which is pretty cool. Rohan is asking, will Black Mewtwo finally come out in 2021? Not really sure.
Mr.
sure what
Boo Boo's
Black
got to
Mewtwo
go.
is.
So have a good night, Mr. Boo Boo.
Later, Mr. Boo. See you. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it.
They'll probably put Armored Mewtwo out before it again.
Yeah.
Have you seen how expensive that card has gone? Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
You know what I don't understand about that, and talk about collectability on that? They printed so many of them.
Rarity doesn't seem to matter anymore. That's what seems to have been thrown out the door is rarity, as proven with evolutions.
Right.
I mean, evolutions, there's a gazillion of these cards. A gazillion of these everywhere. And I can't believe the price that things are going for. It's insane. Right now, a non-graded is on eBay for $80. 24 have been sold, according to this. You've got a graded 10 at 220 that's got 33 watching. Now, this is not sold, but it still says something to see it, up that high. But the Armored Mewtwo is insanely expensive. However, one sold for, it looks like around $50 today.
Wait, which one? You guys are talking about the English one or the Japanese one?
The English. It came in the tin. They came in one of the fall tins.
Yeah, the fall collector chest.
Yeah, so you got a CGC, an 8.5 today. It sold at 75. So for a card that was mass, like you said, that card shouldn't be worth more than $5-10 at the most.
Yeah, they printed the heck out of that card, so I don't really get it. But that's what we've been seeing lately. Is it, like you said, it doesn't matter. The rarity does not matter. I think in the long run it will, but right now it doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the the demand and the supply. So it's always the demand and the supply. So if people wants the card and the supply is kind of low, the price is going to go up.
Exactly. Yeah. Grumpy, I thought you did you have something to add to that?
Feel free to jump in.
Do you think it would have
anybody?
anything to do with like the hype of like the certain Pokemon, like Charizard versus Mewtwo and stuff like that too? Because I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is it's those type of Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like you don't see it being like a, some random like Centret or something like that card where it's like doesn't make any sense.
Maybe.
Yeah, a Mewtwo definitely has some drawing power. Not as much as Charizard, but it's definitely up there.
I mean, if you look back, the cards that most people wanted, Celebi, Dragonite, Mew, Gyarados, Charizard, Blastoise. These were traditional cards since the beginning of Pokemon that people have always chased, and you don't hear too much about some of these anymore. The Gyarados has kind of calmed down now, unless it's Gold Star Gyarados only.
Oh, speaking of Gyarados, I actually just have this on my desk. I just got this one. I love the art on that.
The Ancient Origins
man, that's
one,
a nice Gyarados.
Yeah, that's the Ancient Origins one. Yeah, it's very good card.
I don't know if anybody changed anything up in their audio, but I'm hearing some feedback.
I kept quiet, so I know it's not me because I heard it too, and I was like, "Is it me?"
Yeah, I'm hearing some echo.
I think it's me
all along,
so you guys
definitely
out of my monitor because I still keep hearing the choppiness. So I was trying to be able to hear what you guys are saying at the same time. Because sometimes you guys go to talk to me and I don't know what you're saying. So I was like, I guess I should try to figure that out.
Yeah, so that the choppiness must be on your end then. All right, that's fine. So Marius S is asking what our favorite sets are. So Grumpy, you want to kick us off? What's your favorite set?
I would say my favorite set currently is probably still Hidden Fates, just because it was probably the first major like hype train I got on.
Right.
One of my first ones of trying to figure out how to get early product and stuff like that. So definitely Hidden Fates. Plus, I probably one of the biggest ones I invested in that still
Yeah.
did not yield me a Charizard. So, you know,
Hey, I'm still waiting for that Charizard too, so we're in the same club.
yeah. So
I don't
that's
even want to
definitely my
talk about
favorite.
it.
Harley, how about you?
I I just don't know how you can not say Hidden Fates is probably it's so weird because it's very much like sports. Of course, you're gonna get an answer from me like this, but it's like you can argue like who the greatest athletes were, and there's always the case of, well, it's the era that they played in or such.
Yeah. Right.
But I think with Pokemon it's kind of similar, but like I said, as someone who started when it originally came out and was gone through the middle of it, I can't. I have to say, Hidden Fates it's just such an epic set beyond anything you could really think of. The only thing it was missing in my eyes was a Lugia, a Blastoise, and Venusaur, and that was it. If it would have had those three,
right,
hands down, number one set of all time. But it's definitely up there, probably as my number one set. Of course, base. I always say this for movies, for anything, you can never beat the original. So base will always be number one, but Hidden Fates is definitely number two. If not, it's the hidden favorite. You could
sure.
Pun intended.
How about you, Henry?
Well, for me, my favorite will be the Cosmic Eclipse for the modern sets, because you have the Rosa Full Art, the Mellow and Lana. You have the Cynthia and Caitlyn. Yeah, and you have the Lily's Full Force. Is it Lily's Full Force? Yeah, but the Lily Full Art, and you have the Charizard with the Brixton. And what else? And you have the Pikachu character cards, all this. So it's actually my favorite set, but it hasn't been nice to me for this set. Yeah,
Right.
but if you're talking about the older set, right? For me, it will be the Evolutions. Really love the Evolutions because you have a lot of pull rates in there. You have the OG Charizards and all of the artwork, the OG artworks from the base set. And it's really fun to open because you can get so much from one booster box. And sometimes even two or even three Charizards from the same booster box, So it's really fun to open the Evolutions.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you on Evolutions being just an amazing set, and it has the best of both worlds because you have the reprints from the old stuff, and then you have the new stuff that's in there as well. So I think that's a good pick right there as well.
Yeah.
I think I would actually agree with you on Evolutions for a more recent set, a more modern set. That's the way that I would go. I absolutely love Evolutions. And then for a vintage set, Team Rocket is, my absolute favorite. It has my absolute favorite card in it, which is the Dark Blastoise. And, if they reprinted that Dark Blastoise, I would be super happy. It's a beautiful artwork. I love it. But that set also has a bunch of other nice cards too. So it's not just the one card. And then, I would say it's between that one and potentially even Legendary Collections, because Legendary Collections was a reprint that had, the Dark Blastoise, and it had the Team Rocket stuff, and it had, the previous sets as well. And then they added, what was it? It was the first time that they did reverse hollows, which those reverse hollows are beautiful. So to me, it's very difficult to pick between those two, since Legendary Collection does kind of technically have Team Rocket built into it as well. So
It's funny because nobody gave a care about Team Rocket. What the funniest thing I think going into last year, when we just it's been a year and a half now, but when we started getting into Pokemon, was that I checked YouTube and tried to find as many PokeTubers I could find, and I really didn't find that many. And I literally spent days looking. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and start making some Pokemon videos. It looks like it's a small niche. and all of a sudden, when like people thought like us, it just blew up, and suddenly it's like you have tens of thousands of people now into the hobby that were never in the hobby for so long. In sets like Team Rocket, you know, the EX Sapphire series, the even the Neo series to some degree, because Neo is when a lot of people tend to dip out. It's amazing how people are now suddenly back in, and all these sets have just like gotten so popular again. I don't remember anybody really liking Team Rocket or any of those other ones like that back in the day.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I left collecting around the Neo time frame. So, but I think a lot of people did. Zay Pokemon said, in my experience, look at the 2016 magazine Charizard promo. It used to be cheap on the longest time until everyone picked them up, and the demand picked up on them. That's a nice card. That that Charizard promo is a nice card, and anytime you have a Charizard, it's going to go up in value at some point. So I think from an investment standpoint, if you want your Pokemon cards to go up in value, just get Charizards.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
they're a safe bet that they're going to go up in value. Some will take longer than others. Obviously, you've got, if you look at, for example, the Charizard with the artwork where he's in the snow with his trainer, and I think that's in the black and white series.
The Radiant collection.
The Radiant collection one. I mean, that's a very cheap card. You could still get that really cheap, but it's also a fairly common Charizard. So, I've pulled like 4 or 5 of them. Those cards are going to take longer to go up in value, but because it's Charizard, eventually it will get there. It will go up.
But what's funny is it's just a year ago you could get, a year and a half now, you could get any Charizard you wanted for under $20.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. When we talk now, like Charizard has just been this insanely expensive card for all these years, and it hasn't been. Right. You could get the Gold Star Charizard for I think it was a couple $100 a year and a half ago. You have to remember, and I don't take all credit goes to ZNG Emporium with the statistics, but 2018, 2017, 18, and 19, the first couple months of 2019, the Pokemon was in a downturn. They were at the bottom. Cards were at the lowest they had been in 20 years. Like I said, you could pick up a gold charge for literally a couple $100. A PSA 9, a 10, I think they said was around $800, $500 to $800 at the time. Right. So it's hard to believe that in those first 2 to 3 months of 2019 that the market was that low. Right. And to see it just skyrocket like it did, the most amazing thing I've ever seen. But I think we have to also think about that. It's only been this past year that the Charizards have just blown up like they did. Like all the cards, honestly.
Yeah. Absolutely. But it's been crazy with some specific cards too, that have just gone up big time.
Yeah.
Shining Edith is here. What's going on, Shining Edith?
Yeah, I would like to get back to earlier when we were talking about the Scorpus issues and and the shiny fates that's coming up. So for here in Singapore, the prices for the Champions Path ETB, right, is kind of went back to MSRP, which in Pokemon Center they're selling at about 80 something USD SGD. So which is I think will be about 60 something or 70 USD. So I see the prices on the online stores, right, is about there now. So the prices has gone down, but I see that shiny fates, the prices has gone up for the online store right now. So it's about what happens with the Champions Path is about 150 SGD right now, because I think most of the pre-orders has already been taken up, and I don't think they can take any more orders right now. So everyone so far it's been quiet in Singapore here. I think everyone is just opening up Vivid Voltage or Champions Path, or go back to Hidden Fates if they have. interface on hand, and nothing really much going on right now because the next set is going to come out in February, which still has about 1 month plus to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for me, for this year, right? I don't know. I'm most probably I won't be collecting much of the new set that's coming out, the battle style. I think it's pretty cool battle style that you have the focus on the powerful one hit or the rapid hit, the style. But I'm not really sure what for rapid hit, right? Does it be able to to hit those that in bench, or is it just you can hit multiple times for one time, for one round? Because I see some of the people they are using the, I think, Ghastly deck or something. I saw someone played it, and you are able to hit like those on the bench, and you can knock out multiple Pokemons at one go, and you can take multiple prize cards at one go. So I think it's pretty cool. If you have like rapid attack and you can attack the whole gang at one go, those that in the defense, those at the bench, and you can knock out multiple Pokemons at one go. And I think that's pretty cool. But when I look at the card list, right, it's not really that appealing for me. I mean, for now, so
Right.
far, I look at it, I'm like, okay, nothing much that I want to go into, because for me, I'm more of a collector than a player. So I go into a set if there's cards that I want to collect, like Sylveon, Charizard, and maybe Mewtwo or Mew, and so on. But
Right.
yeah, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm not gonna go into the battle style so far. No plans on that. But I did put some pre-orders on the Shiny Fates, and of course I'm just gonna go for the Shiny Charizard VMAX, and also the Shiny Lapras VMAX, and just gonna try my luck for a few boxes and see how it goes, because I got them pre-ordered before I got the bad news. So we'll see how it goes. But as usual, I won't go too deep. I won't be chasing much. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, then it's fine.
Right. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, this is the card list that I've found. I don't know if there's another card list out there, but there's not much going on here right now. Of course, there's not very many cards yet. I do like the Urshifu. They both look, really, really nice. And then, a Tyranitar, that's always nice. I like Tyranitar. But it looks like they went with maybe like a partial, like a CGI type of thing again. Yeah, I don't know about the set. I'm not thrilled about it from a collector's perspective. I guess we'll see when more cards come out. But as of right now, I'm not going to be buying too much of it, I think.
I mean, as of right now, as of right now, the three of us in here are pretty consistent when it comes to PokeTube. I know Grumpy's got, a lot of things have changed for him this year, getting married, which congratulations, getting married and getting your house and all that fun stuff.
Appreciate
but
it.
Yeah. But for us, it's the ball game is so different because we're content creators, and it is really important for us we don't have to buy tons of that product, but it's important for us to get the product in the beginning stages. That's been something that I know that all of us have pretty much been dealing with this whole entire year. It's getting product. It's not even getting it on time anymore. We put our pre-orders in to get stuff early, and unfortunately, I know with my guy, we had hurricane that hit him directly, so it caused our other guy had a hurricane on his side of the water, hit him, caused his stuff to get slowed. Then you have the whole shipping issues that happened, and it was like this year we just there were people who were really jumping the gun and getting ahead of a lot of us because we just couldn't get product early. And I think moving into 2021, it's going to be just as difficult. And I think it is important as a self-described PokeTuber that's the name of the game right now, and it's you got to get product early because those. Granted, it only matters in that first couple weeks, but it makes a difference as a content creator who's trying to grow their channel. You're trying to do things on it. So it's definitely going to be not fun having to battle out. Like I just replied to Cool Squirtle Gaming. He said he can't find Shining Fates. He can't even get it to pre-order. And I'm with PokeCharles, and I haven't heard anything from him, and I know he's sold out. I mean,
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I spoke with NC Packbuster, and they're not even going to attempt to do pre-order until they have their numbers. Because one of the big things that's happening is sellers are putting stuff up for pre-order because they want to sell, but then they're not getting the amount of product that they ordered. And so that in the end hurts their customer base, because if they cancel my order and then now I don't have anything, right? Because I pre-ordered, I was expecting to get my pre-order from whoever, and they cancel on me. Now I'm not getting any product. So now as a customer, I'm like, well, I'm not going to go back to this person anymore. So I know NC Packbuster and Golden War Turtle, they are not doing pre-orders until they have their numbers, until they know exactly what they're going to get. And that's something that I admire a lot, because they ran into an issue with that with one of the previous sets, and they learned and they fixed it. So that's pretty good stuff. So it's hard to find a reputable seller that isn't just out to just make their money.
I was quite surprised. I thought PokeCharles was waiting until he had more confirmed numbers, and just to be upfront with everybody, I do partner with him. I mean, I don't have any dealings with his shop, but I mean, I'm partnering with him on a personal level, and I do help him with his webpage and stuff. Yeah. So I do know that, I knew he put stuff up. I knew he had gotten some numbers in, but I didn't know that those were confirmed numbers yet. So I was a little surprised that he had put stuff up for sale as quickly as he did, because I thought he was going to wait this time, because he took a huge hit with Vivid Voltage. Very, very big hit on Vivid Voltage. I think he got 1% of what his order was, which was, I think, across the board for most people. And, I don't blame any of the sellers for doing what they're doing. This is a new situation for everybody. I don't think they ever expected they would ever get as little as 1%.
Right.
Absolutely insane. As if you're running a business, that's going to be really difficult for you to stay in business if that's you're operating on those kind of margins where, hey, I put an order for 1,000 boxes in. I got 1,000 people who want it, and then you only get 1% of that. You just, like you said, you, me, we might be like, well, I'm never going to shop with him again. I put my money in him and he didn't come through. I can't afford to do this next time, because now I'm paying triple the price because of it. So it's hurting a lot of the sellers, which, most of them are on YouTube now, and they try to tell you stuff on, whether you can believe them or not, I don't know. It's up to you. But I personally see PokeCharles stuff, so I know what's going on there. And I said it's definitely not. I wouldn't say it's his fault, but at some point they do got to kind of they got to pull the reins back a little bit and say, all right, listen, I'm not going to put up 500 cases of this to sell. I might only get 10 cases, you know. So see what happens. I see Cool Squirrel Gaming's asking, curious, how do you guys feel about the giveaway of upcoming product that's not in hand yet?
I would never do a giveaway unless I've got it in hand. I saw a lot of people have this issue with, what was it? Was it Darkness Ablaze? A lot of people were doing giveaways for, I think, Darkness Ablaze and Champion's Path, especially Champion's Path, I think. And they ended up not being able to do their giveaways, or having to postpone their giveaway. And I mean, I don't do a lot of giveaways on my channel anyways, but if I was going to, I want to make sure I have it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the seller that is selling you a product and then they cancel it on you. You know, I mean, that's even worse because you paid for it. But on a giveaway, it's the same thing. I'm telling you, hey, I'm going to give this away, and then I don't get the product. Now I look bad. You know, what do? I'll give you this instead, or, you know, I mean, what do you do at that point?
A fellow YouTuber asked me last month and this month to get involved in this giveaway that they were doing with multiple YouTubers. And I was like, it's for product that's not even out yet. And I said, listen, I don't have any product on my right now myself. And I don't know when I'm going to get any. So I can't be doing that. You know, they went ahead and did it. I don't know if they follow through. Now, I do know one of them has a hookup also with a store. So they're able to, you know, I guess they were able to get their stuff. But now the other two, I never saw anything come from that. But they all supposedly went in on it. So like I said, that's a very risky move to be offering stuff. I have personally pulled back from doing giveaways, and one reason is because it's honestly, I actually give probably more stuff away to people for free than I do giveaways. The giveaways tend to be with people I've never seen before, never heard before. The last one I did for the 1000 live, I had, I think 5 people from Canada and 3 from overseas win. Wow, the money that it's costing to send this stuff. Now Canada's a lot easier, but it's still, you know, Canada's still got a different price to it and stuff. But the giveaways, I don't really find. I find it does more to just be a good YouTuber, a good PokeTuber, and if I can help people out, I don't mind sending stuff out. I don't look at this hobby in terms of value and its money. I know most people do. You know, like I said, most people are looking at this box right here and going, oh my God, that's a $300-$400 box. Oh my God. I don't look at it that way. Why? I didn't buy it for that price. I bought it for $50. And you know, I know I could get 400 out of it, but I'm not in it to make money. I would be a shop if I wanted to. I bought it for me so that I could open it, so that I can enjoy the packs. I didn't buy it so I could just flip it and sell it. Now, granted, you can, sell cards, yes. Sell stuff, yes. I'm not against selling, but, you know, I just, when I give away things to people, hey, Grumpy knows. I gave Grumpy a pretty nice card that I could have easily sold for a few dollars.
Right.
I just don't think of things like that in my head. I think more of like, I think it's cool to help somebody out, or it's fun to do something for somebody, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I got cats all around me. I'm trying to keep everything at bay.
Got this from Harley though.
Oh, there you go. I still have to send something out to you, man.
Oh yeah. You didn't open that? Oh my God.
Not yet. I'm planning to open it. That's why it's just around here. I plan to open it, but not yet. Is it?
That you've had for about 6 months, yeah.
6 months is nothing. I can keep it for 1 year and open it.
That's true.
I plan to open it up soon.
I just wanted to say hi to Jay's Toys and More, Jay Avila.
Yeah. Wait, is Sudon at the backstage? Is he ready?
Sudon is backstage. Hopefully he doesn't have any technical issues, because then we would be dealing with technical issues live. But he is backstage. He's I don't know what he's doing. He's being Sudon, so
he's checking his makeup.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect.
Actually, he's been asking if anyone is selling the Team Rocket packs.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I saw somebody selling them.
I only have currently for sale. I have the Japanese Neo Discovery. I have Japanese Fossil and Japanese. I forgot what the last one was. Oh my God, I don't even know what products I have.
I saw somebody selling Team Rocket recently, but I can't remember who it was.
Gym
this week?
Gym Heroes, Japanese Gym Heroes. So those are the ones that I've got.
Hey, we got Minuteman Randon's in here. What's up, Minuteman?
Hey, what's going on,
Randon?
man?
Yo,
So yeah, these are the ones I've got right here. Those are the Japanese packs I've got for sale. I don't really deal in the English packs. I find that it's a lot easier to deal with the Japanese stuff just because there's a holo, from the old WotC era. There's a holo in every pack, so you don't have to worry about the pack being weighed. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. I think there's a lot less counterfeit cards for the Japanese stuff as well. Although we just saw PokeRev, what was it, a couple months ago or a month ago, open up an entire booster box that was fake, pretty much.
resealed. Yeah, resealed, repacked.
Yeah, well, it was resealed, but I think the cards were fake in there as well. So
Yeah.
so it happens, but I think it happens less with the Japanese stuff. So I try to deal with those. But I don't have any Team Rocket. I mean, I do have Japanese Team Rocket in my personal collection, but it's not for sale.
So I see Jay. He has a question for you guys.
Let's see here. Jay's.
I was about to answer that.
Oh, go ahead.
Only because I just sold a vintage on eBay. So I sold a first edition fossil on eBay. It is pretty tricky. As far as, hey, let's give a big welcome to the man, the myth, the legend. Sith Lord Sudon.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the man, the myth, the legend. That's not High 187.
This is the Sith Lord.
What's going on? Sudon? How's it going, man?
Is the audio coming through?
The audio is coming through. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear us as well.
I should probably look at that one, which is the live, instead of the YouTube broadcast right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you definitely want to look at us on the live. That's definitely the way to go, man.
So real quick, back to Jay's comment. So when it comes to the eBay stuff, so one thing that I would I'm definitely and highly scared of is buying vintage on eBay.
Yeah.
I know I had a lot of people asking me questions about my pack. They wanted, some people were asking for additional photos, and I had I had quite a few photos up. They wanted photos, really detailed photos showing that the pack had never been opened. They wanted to be able to see the glue to it. All these things. It's a lot of money they're spending. But
see one of the right corner 1 inch in.
Yeah, and let me just mention that and really quick, since you brought it up, if you're going to buy packs online, you have to do that. You have to ask those questions.
Yeah,
and you have to get the pictures.
Too much money.
It's a lot of money, and there's a lot of fake stuff out there right now, and a lot of repackaged stuff. And even with pictures, it's very difficult because some of these people that do this stuff know what they're doing. And it looks very, very real. So, but yeah, if you're gonna buy anything, any vintage packs online, you definitely got to get a bunch of pictures.
The only reason my pack sold, my pack was up for a month. The only reason it sold was because I don't tell anybody what our eBay is. It's but I divulged the information to this person that we're a channel. Once they saw our channel, they literally bought it now. They paid for the buy it now price. So it makes a world of a difference on who you're buying from, is my point. I know it sucks if you have never sold on eBay and you're trying to sell something and you have no feedback. I wouldn't buy from anybody unless they have definitely easily a couple hundred worth of feedback. It has to be 100%. If it's for my rule of thumb is under 500, it's got to be 100% feedback.
Right.
If it's under 1,000, I only want to see one negative, maybe two negatives. I'll be okay with. Yeah. But those are my personal rules to buying online on eBay. but I just know from my personal experience selling my first real ever vintage pack, a lot of people were asking a lot of questions, and I was happy to supply it. One of the things I did learn, even though you show the weight of a pack, I didn't have the weight at first because I didn't have a scale. But what I did learn is what people will do is they will put tape on the bottom of the pack and then put it on the scale in order to give it that extra little push that goes into the so-called heavy category. So you'll look at the pack, go, oh, it's on a scale. Ooh, it reads that. That's a heavy pack. But underneath there, they could have tape, or they can take pieces of paper, put them in strips, and they'll have it under there and taped to the pack. So you can't see it. All you see is the photo of it on there. So you'll think you're getting a heavy pack, and then they'll go, well, it says no guarantee in there that it's a heavy pack. It all weighs differently. So, yeah, it's so scary, man. So scary to buy.
Yeah, it's really tough. You've got to find a good reputable seller.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the most important thing is gotta have feedback, and I'll go through the worst feedback first and see, because sometimes it might be just a Karen, just not happy with everything, and I'll just read through the feedback one by one, and then I go to the 2-star and then the 3-star feedbacks. Then I'll decide whether this guy is okay. Then after, I'll go to the 5 stars one, and I'll read a bit, see what the feedbacks are. Usually if they say like, oh, thanks seller, or something, nothing useful, then I'll skip to the next one. I'll usually look for like great response from seller is friendly, and the packs are legit, and no issues, and it shows pictures. I need to see pictures of people, the buyers really opening up the I'm not sure eBay, do they have pictures? I haven't been using eBay for a while. But usually I'll look at pictures of the buyers that they send in, and to see whether is it legit. And as long as everything seems okay, I may try one. That's how I see whether I want to trust the sellers or not on online platforms.
I just asked this guy. I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? And he goes, no. I go, okay, I didn't have the money anyways.
Yeah. Can we stop for a second and just talk about really quick the fact that that Henry just used the word Karen?
Right.
I wasn't sure that's what he said at first. I had to
Karen or Kevin. Is it Kevin or
Karen?
Yeah. So
Karen, Kevin is the same.
So for a little bit of context on that, and the reason why I think it's funny is because Henry is from Singapore, and so that's not something that a terminology that they say over there or here. So, one day we were talking about Karens, and he was like, I don't know what you guys are. Who's a Karen? Who's Karen?
Because I've been seeing it a lot on like TikTok, and they have like this, Karen that. I was like, is everyone's name a Karen?
Yeah.
Well, it's technically a derogatory. It's technically a derogatory term towards a specific group of people. So I don't tend to use that. I don't tend to use it from my point of view. Right. But I do understand it. I do think it can be funny.
Well, I just think it's funny that he just mentioned it because
it's funnier that he mentioned it.
Yeah.
By far, it's funnier. I wasn't sure that's what he said though. I was like, what did he just say? Did he just say what I think he did?
I personally don't care enough about it.
Yeah,
I screwed that up.
Oh man,
pun intended. I was trying to show you guys, but Jay, see, a lot of my buys were Japanese buys, just because the market was so much easier, and I bought these before the market exploded. But this is all Japanese. My Blaine's Charizard, I have more Japanese in PSA form, and they're just so much more trustworthy. I feel, because I bought this Charizard from a guy that had, I think, only about 150 feedback, 100%, but it just was strange, and I made an offer that I thought was too low that I think he would take, and it was like 2 days after, because I guess it was 48 hours. He literally accepted it within the last few minutes before it expired. So I guess he was pondering it. But I mean, I still look at this and keep wondering, is it real or is it fake? Because you can't see it, but this is an old slab. I mean, this is a 2 million number. So this goes back pretty old.
Yeah.
But it's kind of warped.
Well, and so that's kind of normal for
But
the older slabs. The older they get, the label gets warped. But on top of that, one thing I've noticed about that,
but it lives in your
is-
brain.
it does, it definitely does, and it's why I don't buy cards with those old labels, and I think a lot of people don't. And if you go on eBay and you look at a specific card and you find one with the new label that has that fugitive, the fugitive label, and then you go and you find that same exact card, same PSA grade, but one of those older labels, usually that older label one is going to sell for less. And I think the reason for that is the fact that there's less security on it. It's an older label, and people just kind of, which one would you rather have, right? If you were going to buy one, would you rather buy the older one or the newer one? And
you don't think price matters? I paid $125 for that. A PSA
absolutely.
8.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Price
Made a huge
matters.
difference.
Price matters to some people. And what ends up happening is, I think that the market or the amount of people that would be willing to buy the older label is less than the people that are willing to buy the newer label. I think that's what happens, because
Very true.
I've seen that quite a bit with these older PSA cards.
It's a gamble, because it's all a gamble. But
Yeah.
at least you know that you could, if you wanted to, I could resend that back in, and they would relabel it and get it done. I'd rather take that, because I saved myself a ton of money. I mean, I had been watching this card for a while. It just wasn't selling. But I bought this before the market blew up too, though. So
Right.
I think that's a big difference too. Minuteman Ren's asking what we basically had kind of talked about a while back. So Ren, we kind of went over that subject already. We all agree that 2021 is probably going to be more difficult. And basically it's because of the announcement of material shortage by Pokemon. And it's going to be more difficult in terms of the prices of also, it seems like all the stores and sellers are raising the prices no matter what. No, even if they're getting it at their still distributed rates,
Right.
maybe even just a few dollars high. So no, don't take anything wrong with it. I'm just letting you know, Ren, that we had talked about it just a little bit ago in a segment.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I'm sure.
Just actually noticed the numbers on here. I didn't know that there was an actual number on. I'm like, oh,
You can use that number to look up the card on the PSA website, and it'll tell you information about your card. So
That's what
Yeah, when
I
I
did.
first started getting PSA cards, I had no idea about that
Yeah.
until I told Zen about like the ones I was buying, and he was like, "Well, you should check and make sure they're verified." And I was like, "You can do that."
Yeah.
Luckily, I went back and verified all the ones I got, and they were good. But yeah, after that,
Yeah.
I made sure to check.
Yeah, so just for people that are in the chat, one of the things that Harley, if you show your card again, that one with the older label, that card does not have a QR code on the back.
It
Right?
does.
QR code. Oh, hey.
Does it?
Yeah, right there,
Oh, okay.
back here.
Okay. It's got that. Yeah, it's got the old style.
Can
barcode.
you see the wavy?
Barcode. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got a barcode on it. It doesn't have the QR code.
See the wavy?
The big square one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you meant the. Yeah, I would say you meant the square one, right?
Yeah. So
sorry about that.
no, it's fine. So that's one of the things that you don't have with that older PSA card that you have with the
Talking
newer
about
one.
like this.
Yes, exactly. So one of the things
That
you can do for anybody
See,
that doesn't,
Sudon?
I was gonna say, make me an offer I can refuse.
just about any offer, I think. But so for anybody that's looking to get PSA cards, if you're going to buy PSA cards on eBay, it's the same thing as buying packs. A lot of times on eBay, you're going to see a picture of the front of the card, and you're just going to assume that everything's good, right? Don't do that. The best thing to do is ask for more pictures. Ask for a picture of the back of the card. And if you want even close-ups of the card, right? Because one thing is just to verify that it's legit, you can check the QR code. You can pick up your phone. In fact, PSA has an application. You can download the app, and you can just scan the barcode, and it'll pop up with the card that you're looking for. And you can do that on eBay. You can do that online. Just take the phone to the screen, and it'll show you that card. So security purposes, you want to make sure that it's real. You want to make sure it's good. On top of that, PSA cards and grading services, they mess up all the time. They will either give you a better grade than the card deserves, or they'll give you a worse grade than the card deserves. So if I'm looking for a PSA 10 of any card, right, I want it to be the best PSA 10 I can get. So if somebody has a PSA 10 card that has some issues with, a corner or has some whitening around it, I'd rather buy the one that doesn't have the issues in the corner or the whitening around it, right? So I want to see pictures of the card. I want to see pictures of the front and the back, because I want to determine, and it's very hard from a photo, but I want to make sure that it is legitimately a PSA 10, because when you're going to resell that card, somebody may ask you for pictures of that card. And then when they look at it and they go, well, that doesn't look like a PSA 10 to me. Well, it says PSA 10, but you're paying for the grade. You're not paying for the card. And it should be the other way around. You pay for the card. The grade just verifies that card is that, grade. So that's definitely something that you guys need to check out. Make sure you're doing that if you're buying online, even for a graded card. Do not trust that it's just a PSA 10 or a PSA 9. So
I didn't even know there was a QR code. That's kind of cool.
Look what I did with my card. I just summoned in Lootbox TV, the owner of this, that sent me this. I was surprised to see that he's in the chat.
What's going on,
Lootbox?
How's it going?
Yo, Juice.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, Juice is
he's in the chat.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Yeah, what up, Juice?
What up?
And I was just talking with Zay that I got this from Lootbox TV, my first and only slab so far.
Oh, yeah.
And he just put it in the chat.
Nice.
The card was calling him.
his ears must have been ringing.
Here, let's see. Can we get do I not have it here? I don't have it. I was gonna say, if I hold my Leonhardt card up, will he come in?
Well, I think you have to say Leonhardt 3 times.
Where's my card at, actually?
His ears might ring. Who knows?
With the PSA cards, one of the things I've found kind of luck with is finding somebody that's like a big time verified seller that's something they sell a lot of PSA cards, and then try to buy like a bulk set of them, like 5 of them or something, and usually they'll give you a discount. So it's like you kind of know you're paying almost a premium, which sucks, but then you get like a little bit of a discount. And at least then you also know it's a verified seller. So it's like you don't have many questions about like the authenticity.
Right. Yeah,
for sure. Or you get them from a shop that might have them. I mean that seems to be
if you're lucky enough to have shops around you. Like in my area, there's a couple, but they're not that great.
Mm.
My shop just turns everybody away, says that's a fake card. I'm like,
Well, ironically enough, the only shop I have around me is up there where Juice lives, up on the north side of town from here. That's the only shop that I have around me, and I've been to there I think 2 times. Which actually that's where I got my Darkness Ablaze build and battle kits from, was that shop, Wasteland Gaming. So, but they had a lot of really nice cards in there. I always wonder if their cards are from you, Juice. The ones I see in the case, if they come from you. But they had a Gold Star Charizard when I went up there one time, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And when I left, I actually called my wife and I said, listen, is it possible that I can get this this gold? They have a Gold Star Charizard, and I said, right now the price, it's not bad, and for what it's going on online. When I called back the next day, they were like, oh, we just sold it on eBay. So I was like,
you shouldn't have called to ask the wife. You should have just done it. Sometimes you got to make those executive decisions.
No, that's not. No, that's not when you do that. Not one of those. That was like a $1,100 decision. That's if maybe I could have gotten even lower with them. I don't know, but I don't know if they actually. I assume they owned it, but yeah.
That's funny. So Jay's asking our opinion on mystery boxes.
I've never
That
done
depends.
one. I know like at least Zen and Harley have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one with Adam, the golden war turtle, and I did one with somebody else, and then somebody sent me a mystery box to open on the channel, but I can't remember who else I did one with. But I know I did one with the golden war turtle, which is where I got my first edition fossils from.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the one I did was with Golden War Turtle. He actually reached out to me. I think he didn't at the time. He didn't even have a YouTube channel. I think he had maybe done just a handful of mystery boxes with some YouTubers and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I took a risk with him. I didn't really know him very well, but I saw some of the mystery boxes that he had been sending out, and they were good. So it was actually pretty interesting because that's how our relationship started. Getting to know each other and becoming friends, and now I buy a lot of stuff from them. But I thought it was a good mystery box. I think it depends on who makes the mystery box for you, how well they know you, right? So do they care that what you like, right? So Golden War Turtle made my mystery box very tailored to me. He'd been watching my videos and he enjoyed my videos and he knew what I liked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he slipped you some Japanese and stuff, right? Didn't he? Like
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah. So, I had a lot of stuff that I really liked in the box, and it made it definitely worth, getting that mystery box.
Mine was kind of a reward, a reward, so to speak, because he helped me get this. So,
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so I was like, all right, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll get a mystery box from you. So I think I got a $500 mystery box from him. But that's how I basically got the mystery box. So
I kind of sent Zen a mystery box, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. That was an awesome mystery box.
I sent you on a downward spiral.
That did, but I didn't even have to pay for that one. You just sent it to me, and it was a free mystery box, so that was fun.
I definitely paid for it.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Super Duper Danny?
Yeah,
Hey, Danny.
Danny's here.
Danny
And
over here.
actually,
All this
Rohan, he asked a question about do you guys keep your bulks, your common cards? So Rohan, you can actually sell it to your local card shops or anyone online that that takes in you can trade them in for booster boxes, or you can sell it for money.
I know the Hydro Pump is doing it.
Yep.
They have they're giving like a bonus for trying to send a bunch in, and it's a pretty cool deal.
Yeah, one of the big things that I have a store near me that'll take them, which is nice because I don't have to pay the shipping. But one of the things that NC Packbuster and Golden War Turtle, the Hydro Pump LLC, they're doing is they're accepting energies as well. So I know a lot of people probably just throw out their energy cards because they're worthless. They have so many of them. But if you get like 3,000 energy cards or whatever, it'll pay for the shipping. So that's actually
for $15, I think it is.
Yeah, so that pays for your shipping. So that's actually pretty good. I actually have to send them stuff.
Every place I've ever done bulk with has always taken the energies. They give you very little for them. So
okay. See, the place I did my bulk with did not take the energy.
See, none of this is bulk.
That is not bulk. That's Stunfisk Army.
Hashtag Stunfisk Army. There you go.
Yep. Small Flex Harley.
That's you.
Pogo Dad's in here. What's going on, Pogo Dad?
I was in Pogo Dad's live. Well, that's what I was doing earlier. I was in his live watching him.
Oh, okay.
I was there too while I'm showering just now. Freshening up.
hey, it's like you're all trying to, just support everybody. I'm trying to help, But,
He's always in the shower or working out.
But
working out or driving.
But mystery boxes are so like up in the air. It just depends. Like I said, there's so many people doing them now. Adam at PokeCharles, he does mystery boxes as well. But like I said, I know, of course, with Adam from the Golden War Channel, Adam, he knew us, as we all became friends and stuff. So he kind of knew what we wanted, what we were looking for, and that was pretty cool. One of the things he got my mystery box was this card actually. I made sure to point out though, I was like, it's not a 10, Adam. Where's the 10 at? I want the 10. But no, so he threw that in the mystery box. I got that, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's definitely a nice one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think with the mystery boxes, you just got to go with somebody that you feel like you trust either personally or just has good reviews. You wouldn't want to go with some random Joe on the internet that says they're going to send you some random XYZ for, $300.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact is with any mystery box that you buy, and it's something that you always have to keep in mind, any mystery box that you buy, the seller is looking to make some money regardless. So if it's a $200 mystery box, there's probably not $200 worth of product in there unless that product went up in value by the time that they bought it and put it in the box, right? So that's normal. That's something that you always have to, really think about. But if you get somebody that's reputable that knows you and does a mystery box, it's going to be a lot better than some random person that's just going to sell you, like on eBay, a mystery box, right? That mystery box is not tailored at all to your likes. So even if it's worth a certain amount of money, it may just be a bunch of stuff that you don't care about. Or,
and my mystery box got lost in the Atlanta Post.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was lost for a couple weeks.
That stinks. USPS has been doing a pretty bad job.
Well, the reason I brought that's because Unlisted Leaf probably made out like the best of anybody in the entire world, and of all people, it would have to be him. When TCA's mystery box to him got lost for months, and it had like the Team Rocket in it, and it had all like I think it was like a $10,000 mystery box that he sent him, and $10,000 back then was a lot of stuff, which turned out to be probably quadruple in value by the time it was done.
Right. Yeah. King Hobo the First is in here as well. What's going on, King Hobo?
Champion of that tournament.
Yes, sir. There's where all the bulk goes. Feels nice to have an empty closet.
I finally do it.
Yeah. I have to do it. I have to get rid of a lot of bulk. I don't know. I probably have maybe 10,000 bulk.
Oh, wow. Point. I see Juice just said he lost 5 First Ed Gym Heroes packs in the post.
I hope you had insurance on those.
Oh my goodness. Juice, was that recent or
was it Atlanta?
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
They're the worst, man.
Well, I know that recently now with Christmas and the holidays and all that stuff, USPS was extremely slow. I sent some stuff across the country and it took a while to get there, but stuff that was coming from across the country to me took even longer. So that was actually, pretty bad. So
see, that weirds me out because I know for a fact that Henry sent me something. It's right there, and it got here like within a few days. It wasn't really that long. And it's like, where's the standard?
No, I'm pretty surprised because usually it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to send stuff from here in Singapore to USA. So I'm pretty surprised that this batch of the giveaways that I sent out to people and gifts about mystery packs I sent out to people that they won, and it actually arrived within like 1 week or even less than that. Because I know Momo, he actually within a few days he actually asked me, "Do you send me something because I got something from Singapore that needs me to sign?" I was like, it shouldn't be so fast. It should be at least 1 or 2 weeks. And I'm surprised that actually Sudon actually got it already as well.
Yeah, you sent me like the picture of it that you were sending to me, and been so busy to respond, but it like showed up like within a day or two. It was like,
but
hey,
actually I sent the pictures out 1 week later on because I shipped them on the 17th of December, and I sent out pictures like 1 week later because I was kind of busy and I didn't send out the pictures in time. So maybe for you it just seems like 1 day. But I'm surprised it really get there really fast this time. Usually it's supposed to be about 2 weeks at least.
Your box took 3 months to get to us, Henry. I think.
I'm just glad my boxes come in not like Zen's. Zen's comes in torn up.
Yeah, just about every single box that I receive looks like it has an accordion inside. Because the box literally looks like it's an accordion and it's been smushed, and then they did this to it. I don't know what it is every single time. So
yeah, my order from Charles was super late from when he sent it, and I was super worried it was going to be all messed up because it was the Vivid Voltage Building Battles, and when I opened it, I was just like expecting to see it crushed or something, and surprisingly, it wasn't. So I was pretty happy about that, but it was like 2 weeks late.
Right.
I just got mine from him.
Yeah.
It had 2 days shipping, and it showed it was in the Atlanta main post office for 3 days, and I'm like, he lives in Pensacola, Florida. It's got 2 days shipping on it. I should have got it around Christmas, and it's like it just came not yesterday, day before yesterday. Like, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening quite a bit. So
that's funny. I saw Loot said his happened in March. When Adam sent me my stuff, it was in March too. When they lost my stuff.
Yeah. So I'm sure they had some stuff going on there. I know that like there's what was it? My parents they had sent some stuff in the mail, just regular letters, and they never made it. And it turns out that the post office by them, they had dropped off like the letters in that, the drop off thing that's outside, and somebody actually stole it. Somebody had actually, they took the steel, post office thing. They actually stole it. And I realized that when like it was, what was it? The mortgage wasn't paid on a house. And it was like, no, that check was sent. What happened? Yeah.
So they stole the whole box?
They stole the whole thing. Yeah. So,
wow.
Who knows? Who knows what happens, with this stuff.
So I see Pogo Dad said he sent a lot of bulk to Adam. It took 3 months. So I know I tried to send bulk one time, and they told me I was not allowed to send it media mail because it's not media. They said any type of TCG cards, sports cards, it's not considered media, that I had to pay money to send it. So I actually just left and sent it FedEx because I get a discount. But
that's confusing.
Yeah. Wait, actually, Man Ran, he made a good point there that like the other time Golden War Turtle sent CJV a package, and it actually got lost or something and arrived like 3 months later. And I think during that March period, not sure what's happening there in the USPS, a lot of the mails, a lot of our friends in the community did mention that the mail's getting lost and didn't arrive like a few months later on. Yeah.
Well, March would have been the start of COVID, right? For us.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. It was the start of COVID. Yeah. Well, the USPS is government run, and of course FedEx, UPS, and DHL, they're all privately run. So there's also a difference there in operating procedures and things they do and what they abide by and don't, things like that. So there's those little differences as well. I send a package to Henry in Singapore with FedEx, and it gets there within 3 days.
Yeah.
If I were to send that any other way, it would definitely take months on end, like his package to me took, because it did come regular mail. So.
Right. Yeah, and like what was it? The first PSA card that I bought on eBay ended up getting lost in the mail. And I know like the person sent it. There was tracking on it, and it made it all the way to my post office, right? The one near me. And then after that, nothing else. It was gone. So of course I went to the post office and I was like, look, this happened. I've got a tracking number. Where is it? They were like, well, it never left the post office. So it's got to be in here somewhere. And they searched for several days and they couldn't find it. So in the end, they were like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. So I went back to the seller and I was like, listen, they lost it. I don't know what to tell you. It never even made it to my house. If you look at the tracking, it stopped at the post office and there's no other updates. And then that's the good thing about buying from somebody that is a reputable seller. They gave me back my money. Of course, they had insurance on it, so they were covered, but they had to go through the whole, insurance thing. So
I use USS Epic Wife. See, it delivered on time.
Is that okay, that's the racket you're making. Nice.
Yes, Sudon. We're brothers.
Post office drama. Yep.
Yeah. So what do you think about when a seller, because a lot of us are not just hobbyists in terms of we want to open everything, but some of us are also collectors for sealed product. So what are your thoughts on when sellers send you product that comes already boxed and they don't rebox it? So let's say, for instance, a perfect example would be a case of booster boxes. We know they come in a case already, and some people, I'm not going to say anybody who does this, but some people sell their product and they literally ship it off. They slap the label on it and send it off that way. And then when it gets to you, it's all dented and messed up and everything. But you may have bought it to have it to keep in your sealed collection. And we know that today, everything matters. If that is dent, oh okay. Oh, let me see those. Oh, Epic Mom just brought me something, guys.
So actually, that's a good point. That happened to me very recently. Oh, nice. That happened to me very recently. I bought from someone, and they sent me a case of booster boxes, just like you mentioned, and the case was kind of crushed on one side. But it was just, they basically slapped the label on the case and sent it. So there's no protection for that box, for the box where the booster boxes go inside of.
Because it's got the pallet, it's coming straight off a pallet.
Right.
Yeah.
It's also shrink wrapped.
Yeah, so right, but the actual case itself, the box on the outside that has that label that says there's 6 booster boxes in here and it's sealed by Pokemon, you don't necessarily want that box to get damaged, because if you ever want to resell that case down the line, you want it to be in good condition. Because if somebody's going to buy from you that case and they see that it's dented, they're going to say, well, what happens to the booster box that's in that spot? Is that booster box dented, and are those cards dented? So that's going to decrease the value of your box. So that happened to me recently.
Or the tape is ripped.
Or the tape is ripped. I also got something like that too, where I knew that the case hadn't been opened, but on one side the tape was just broken. And so at that point, again, it's going to lower the value of your product. So
that tape is really weak.
It is. It is very weak. I have a major issue with that. I think that anybody selling, a case of something needs to put it in another box and wrap it up with some bubble wrap, or at least put some sort of protection in there, so that when USPS decides to kick it around or throw it against the wall, play football with it, at least it's somewhat protected.
Zay, when you had that happen, was that local within Europe, or did you have that shipped to you all the way from the States that way? I have to imagine it's got to be within Europe. I can't imagine traveling overseas and now receiving. I worked in the airline industry for 20 years. I know what happens in shipping. I've seen things. So
I'll tell you what, man, I've gotten stuff from outside of the US that has been in better condition than stuff that's from the US.
Yeah, I mean, from a shipping perspective, not even just with Pokemon, but anything. Like, I don't like if, I ordered something from Walmart and they didn't put it in another box. They just slapped a label on the box it came in, and it was a blender. And I was just like, it's glass, And and it was all dinged
Orders
up.
a
I was just
blender.
like, "Are you guys an idiot?" I ordered it from my mom, but
So
yeah,
the
stuff like
wedding gift?
that, or like Best Buy for some reason. If you do like pickup stuff, like they slap stickers all over everything, even if it's like single packs.
Yep.
And I'm just like, good thing I don't want to sell this.
I picked up a Cosmic Eclipse ETB from Best Buy, and big huge sticker right on it. I was able
and it's
to
like the strongest sticker. Like the tape on it is insanely strong.
Zen.
Yeah, that tape does not come off.
It took me 15 minutes to get it off, but I got it off. But it wasn't easy.
Because if you just try to rip it, it's gonna rip whatever it's attached to.
I'll take tape on the outside of an ETB versus an entire like knife gouge right through the entire ETB.
Yeah,
I've had that come from Best Buy.
A forklift fork going through it. I've seen that too.
Like, and that's the funny thing. When I watch people open stuff sometimes, like if they open a case and they just take the knife all the way along the case, I'm just like, you realize what's on the inside, right? Like, I guess you plan to open it, so whatever, but just like, I wouldn't do that.
See, well, what I do is when I take the knife, I only pop it out about that much right there. So that way it only just cuts the tape and doesn't go in. Because my brother collects Hot Toys, and when he used to do pops and stuff, you know, that would be the biggest problem with people who collect that stuff is whoever opened the box up, they ran it, and it would literally cut all those boxes and leave a knife.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger's open it or something.
Yeah,
that's what this Pikachu, the 10-inch Pikachu pop that I have up here. The only thing that was wrong with it is it's got a knife cut across the top of it. It got me like $6 off of it, so I'm like, that's fine.
And to a sealed collector, that's a big deal nowadays. I mean, I'll say within a couple of years ago, nobody probably cared about that stuff as much, except for real hardcore people. But yeah, today it's got to be mint, 110% mint. So I see Killer Blade Open says order straight from distributors. Well, here's the problem. So we all, like all of us here, you just can't go get a distributor. It doesn't work that way. Not in the United States, at least. So
they grow on trees, man. Come on.
They have wholesalers. Now, Dave Adams is classified as a wholesaler. You can buy from them as a regular person, but you can't buy from a distributor. You have to get approval. You have to get a business. You're supposed to have a business license. They're not supposed to sell to you if you don't have all these things in order. That's why not everybody can just go out and get a license to sell Pokemon. They have to get approval, because if they have too many people within a specific area selling Pokemon, it'll actually hurt them more than it will help them. So you just can't run out and suddenly go, I'm going to buy from a distributor because you want to get product at a super low price. It's very difficult to get that license and to get approval. We do have a game shop on this side of town, but they can only do Magic. Only Magic is all they do. And when I spoke to the owner, he was like, we can't get approval to sell Pokemon. We can't get a distributor to sell it to us because they claim they have too many people that are selling in the vicinity of where we live at that sell Pokemon already. And so they have to wait until someone bows out. I don't know who those people are, if they're online sellers or what the case may be. But I know through my personal contact, which is PokeCharles, yeah, it's very difficult just to go out and get a distributor's license and sell. But a wholesaler is different. There are people who do wholesale, but it's very few and far between. Dave Adams is classified as a wholesaler. And look at their prices. I mean, they're not any cheaper than anywhere else you're going to go. So
yeah, and I've bought from them, and actually I will say this, I do like buying from them. They do package things very well. And they do have sales every now and then that you can take advantage of some good priced stuff. But yeah, their prices are not like, fantastic.
I got my Roaring Skies case, my both my Burning Shadows cases I bought, which also were pre-release cases. So they were first run. I got those, and I got a case of Evolutions once from Dave Adams because the prices were freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like $525 or something like that for the case.
Right.
Imagine that these days. Evolutions, $525. Burning Shadows.
That's just one box, one booster box.
Yeah. That was just last year. That was January. February I bought that stuff. So
well, they don't have any Steam Siege, so I'm mad.
Hey, Hayden's a huge fan. I I was supposed to get him a booster box of Steam Siege for Christmas. He was like, "Where's my Steam Siege at?" You know, that's what. Hey, his first set was Breakpoint, but Steam Siege was like when he really was getting into Pokemon. That's when Steam Siege had come out, so he loves Steam Siege.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, you're the only one, right? He's like, it's a great set.
There's like 3 people in the world, but you know,
got that sentimental value.
It's like me with Rebel Clash.
Well,
I'm the only one that likes it.
Well,
Yeah,
Rebel
for
Clash
here in
is
Singapore,
better
right?
than Steam Siege, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Rebel Clash isn't that terrible. It's
No, not at all.
It's not
I
as good
agree.
as the other sets in Sword and Shield, but I don't think it's that bad.
I didn't think Rebel Clash was that bad either. I just jumped on the hype train of Rebel Trash.
Yeah, well, it's
But-
fun to say.
But I didn't collect it though because it is the third largest set in Pokemon history. It's
Yeah.
a huge freaking set. If you want to collect it, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Now, Vivid Voltage is actually not that big of a set, but when you look at how many Rainbow Rares and Golds they have, and then they added the full arts now and they made them hard to get. You're going to spend money out the wazoo trying to collect Vivid Voltage if you're really trying to do it. It's so expensive.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, actually-
on that point, what do you guys? I guess I want to hear from each of you what you think. So, for me, before Sword and Shield, I collected cards that I liked from each set, and I never worried about collecting the entire set. I didn't care about the master sets and stuff like that. I started doing that with Darkness Ablaze, and I did it with Darkness Ablaze and Champion's Path, trying to collect the entire set. And it's just so impossible to do. So I know Harley's, but I'm still going to ask you so you can let everybody know. But what do you guys like? Do you guys like to collect the master sets, or do you just prefer to collect, not have to buy a gazillion of the product or buy the entire set and just focus on specific cards?
So minus the special sets like Hidden Fate, stuff like that, I normally buy like a very select amount of whatever the product is, like a booster box or 2, depending. So I usually want to keep one sealed, a handful of this, a handful of that, and then that's it. I've never, ever, ever tried to do a master set. Hidden Fates, I didn't try to do a master set either. It's turning into that because I can't get the Charizard, and at this rate, that would probably be the last one I would get. But to me, I've never had a big value in that. I respect those who do like doing that, though, because there's nothing wrong with it. And I think, obviously, if you could come up with a very mint-looking master set, if you wanted to sell it, that would be probably a big profit, just because, you'd have all of it right there in front of you. But I don't have that kind of patience or money, so that's my biggest take on it.
Yeah, okay. So let me touch on the earlier topic about the sellers a bit on Singapore here. So in Singapore here, Maxsoft Online, I think Maxsoft Online, they are the local distributor here in Singapore for Pokemon, the TCG. And I heard from the local seller previously that if you want to get products from them, you need to have a local store. You need to have a physical store in order for you to be listed as a retailer and get the products from the Maxsoft Online. So if you don't have a store, right, you won't be able to get any products from them. You only can get it from the retailers listed from on there, and that's why I think is better that way, because like in US, it's really different, right? You don't really need a store. You can just be a seller, and you can sell it online, sell stuff online. That's how people have been flipping the stuff, And here in Singapore, they you don't really have so many sellers. You can get it from the retailers here after that, but you'll be, you need to mark up the price so they can earn something from there. So I think it should be that way for you to be a seller. You need to have a physical store, and not just anyone can just get a license to be a seller and sell stuff and flip stuff. And I think it's just not really that fair for everyone.
Well, if you're doing Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to have a brick and mortar store. You can't sell just online.
Yeah, like here in Singapore, right? They they're so strict about it. Like when I get the stuff from my seller, they say that, hey, we got instructions that you cannot release or open anything up, or I can't even give it to you until the release date. So on the release date, you can come and get it from me, but I can't give it to you anytime before that. But you see all around the world, in Hong Kong, Neo Cactus and Leonhardt. I mean, Leonhardt is the official partner or something for Pokemon. But I mean, other than that, people have been getting it early, and they open up like 3 weeks earlier from the release date, before release date, and I don't know.
Don't send Harley off.
Well, so
yeah.
So if okay, so like a lot of the YouTubers that you see nowadays they're all sellers. They all realize they can make money going on YouTube on top of their what they're doing, so they can add a revenue stream. PokeRev, Collector's Cash. There's countless people. What's the one up in Milwaukee? I forgot his name. The one that his partners with Papa Blastoise. Forgot his name. You've bought from him, Zen.
Yeah.
He just started doing YouTube. He got back into YouTube.
I know.
Danny, Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom. Yep.
You have all these guys that are technically they're all sellers. Well, they're getting all their product when they're supposed to, and so they're all opening it. There's no provision apparently that states that they can't open on YouTube. It's their product. They're not selling it. The rule is they can't sell it. Right. Darium's. I actually spoke to Darium about it one time. It's the only time I ever spoke to him, and he said that we get the product early. As long as we're not selling it, we can open it. I mean, we're doing it because we're a business. We're going to sell this stuff. We're going to sell the singles. We're going to sell this. So a lot of times when we see people opening stuff, it's because of that. Now I know with Leonhardt, Collector's Cash has hooked him up several times with early product. If he doesn't get it as a gift from Pokemon, and we all know Leonhardt, Real Breaking Nate, Unlisted Leaf, there's a handful that get it through a partnership with them, which is what we all kind of want to work our way up to. That'd be pretty cool to do. That's something that's awesome. They work towards it. They got to do that. But a lot of people, that's how they're getting their product, is because they're actually sellers who are who've become YouTubers now. And so, and there are people who do get it early. They get really lucky. I got lucky Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, I got booster boxes almost 2 weeks before anybody else, but we left for vacation, and I ended up not actually getting to open and film it until a week after it had been released. I was like, you got to be kidding me. The one time I got something early and got a chance, and I missed it. So
yeah,
drop the ball, man.
Hey,
but
you should have delayed your vacation. You should have stayed.
Well, Zen and I got the premium box early, and his video took off, and mine tanked. Mine was the fourth video. His was the third. Yeah,
it's crazy because I think like I bought my video, there was only one person out there that had one already made.
And I put in way more effort into my editing.
Well, it took you an extra 3 days, so that's fine. But that's the difference between getting your stuff a few days earlier, because I had gotten my stuff like three or 4 days before you did, even though you were still out, before everybody else. I think that, what is going on there, Harley? You and your hops.
My hop collection.
Oh my Lord. But that's the difference between getting your stuff out, getting your stuff early and not getting your stuff early. Your video could take off because you're the only person that's got one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Henry, from a perspective of collecting an entire set, what do you do? Do you collect the entire set, or do you just collect cards, whatever cards are you get?
Whatever I get, and previously, whatever I get is that's what I have, and I don't really need to have a master set, because like GrumpCharizard, he says, right, you didn't need the time and the money for that. And I mean, it's actually cheaper to get it in singles, but you still need the time to go and find which one is cheaper and which one is better and which one is trusted, and to find the one they want. Because every time they put it as near mint, like Shinobi Wizard, he's been buying a lot of cards, and a lot of times I see him open, oh man, this guy said that it's near mint. It's not near mint. I'm not going to buy from him again. So that's the things that you have to go through. And for me, I don't have the OCD to must have a master set, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, and I do not want to go through the trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have packs, have booster boxes in or products in, and open up for fun. And whatever I get is what I have. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, for sure.
My OCD doesn't allow me to not collect the set.
Yeah. Well, I tried. Like I said, I tried doing that, and I'm going back to my old ways, like Henry. I'm going back to the Henry method.
Now, I've officially not collected Vivid Voltage yet. I haven't officially done it. Now, I haven't touched any of the stuff I've opened. I haven't touched any of the bulk. I haven't touched any of the good cards in it. I haven't put it together in a binder. I haven't done any of that stuff, so I don't know where I'm at as far as collecting it. But I have not put any effort into trying to collect it like I did previous sets. I still haven't completed tons of sets. I mean, Roaring Skies and Evolutions are my only two real complete sets that I have. I'm still missing Hidden. I'm still missing Hidden Fates, Sylveon, and Gold Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko. Oh, I'm blurry. I gotta fix that.
He uses this as a check myself moment.
There you go. Well, it just saw how blurry it was when he blew it up. So
my makeup's messed up.
So, well, I do have to film something after here, so I got an audition. So, but no, it is in me to want to collect, and it's just like a personal thing. But you know what's a bigger personal issue? It's not so much collecting; it's pulling the card myself. That drives me more insane than probably anything else. That's why I'm at 1,500 plus packs of Hidden Fates, and I still haven't pulled the Shiny Zard. I have a Shiny Zard, but it's not mine. I bought it, but it's not mine. And it really, really weighs heavily on me. You guys, I don't think people understand. Well, I mean, people understand. It's a mental thing. Like,
so here's what you do.
Yeah.
You take that Zard, you take all the empty packs that you have, and you wrap that Zard in those packs. You film it, and then you go, do a Leonhardt impression, do your best, and then you've pulled it. It's officially yours.
Don't forget, I
would count that.
But
I gotta throw it
first. But first, you gotta break it out of the case.
I throw it.
You gotta break it out of the case.
Well, as some of you guys may have seen today, a fellow friend of ours, in fact, the one who brought many of us together, actually, let us know that he was leaving the hobby because this hobby weighed on him very heavily mentally, and it was hurting him, and he had to take a break, and now he's leaving the hobby. So it's crazy to think, but a hobby can be a very mental weight on you when there's certain aspects to it that just get to you. For me, I have to pull the card. And I don't think people understand. I actually battle with this. Like it's really weighs heavily on me if I don't pull the card. It's a gambling addiction, is what it essentially is. But it's also a mental issue. It's like I should be mentally strong enough to fight that, but it's so hard.
Fear of missing out.
It's not fear of missing out. It's fear of losing. See, as a former athlete, I'm all about winning and losing in my brain. So for me, I'm losing. And I can't take that. It drives me like insanity. So I gotta be able to pull that card. That's why I continue to open Hidden Fates for some stupid reason. I'm continuing to open Champion's Path. I'm on 400 plus packs of Champion's Path and still haven't pulled the shiny. So
under 100.
It's driving me nuts, man.
Well, you can look at it this way. You're winning because you're not losing all of your money.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm just saying,
if Mom, what do you think?
If you stop buying all the product in order to pull the one card, you're not losing all of your money. See, so
yeah,
I think Epic Mom would agree with that.
See, I don't know though, because when you think about like the shiny Charizards, that's a lot of money to put down on one card. You know what I mean? And especially when the set first drops. I mean, you figure what the original shiny Charizard for Hidden Fates, what was that, $10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was, I guess, for the Black Label, but
It was Black Label,
still.
yeah. That was
I
a
still
myth.
just
It was a
want-
myth too, though. I think it was proven that it didn't happen.
Really?
I still just want the gold Tapu Koko. I don't want the Zard. I never wanted the Zard.
Wait. What didn't happen?
That 10,000 sale back in Hidden Fates.
No, that was legit.
I thought they said that was it was not verified as being legit.
I thought
No,
that
it
was
was-
the one
it
from
was-
Darkness Ablaze.
It was legit. It was legit.
Oh, okay. I don't remember, but I remember there was a lot of talk about it. So
Yeah,
I know
no,
there's a lot of
it-
questions regarding it, but we figured that was a year ago, so.
It was legit, if I'm not mistaken.
The person screenshotted the PayPal receipt, but, you know.
If I'm not mistaken, the person that actually sold the card did go on the E4 forum, and stated that they had sold it. So
yeah, I thought there was some controversy around it, though. I remember it was because remember SM Pratt, I think, even said something about it.
It's controversy everywhere.
Controversy. So real quick, Minuteman Ren is on my side, so thank you, appreciate that, Ren, fellow Michigander.
he doesn't know what he's talking
Zay Pokemon says pizza.
about. I would love some pizza right now. I'll tell you that.
What is that
In fact,
club?
I would love to order some, but it's already 10 o'clock. It's too late.
Yeah, same.
We got the Ryu family is in here. Steph. So hey, what's going on, Steph? Just saying hi real quick.
The R family, yeah. Yeah, I've got the Star Wars shirt on.
Yeah, he was talking about that.
I've got a Star Wars shirt on. This is Chewbacca.
Speaking
there
of
you
which, congratulations, Steph, and to your family. They pulled the. Well, I shouldn't say because I guess you want people to watch the video. So go watch the video if you want to see an epic Champions Path pull from the Ryu family. My name's Pogo
Nice.
Dad, and I'm a Pokaholic.
Nice.
Hi, Pogo Dad.
Oh, Zay's talking about when I did the spoof of when I made that spoof video from the One Bite Pizza. Yeah. Pizza Frankie.
Nice.
But yeah, guys. Hey, Absolute Ditto just joined in. What's going on, Mr. Absolute Ditto?
What's going on, Ditto?
Hello.
How's it going?
And while he's here, let me publicly apologize.
Oh,
I have
boy.
not sent Absolute Ditto his winnings from the 1000 live yet. I have it packaged and ready to go. I'm not going to get into specifics, guys. I just want to say that December for us was a very, very, very difficult month. But I do have all packages going out this coming week, this Monday, all remaining packages that are going to Canada and overseas, because that's where all the people who freaking won our giveaways came from, pretty much. They're all being sent out. And I just want to say that in front of everybody, so everybody knows. All right? Sorry. I'm very sorry.
Well, basically, all my giveaways so far are 90%, 99% are overseas. So
Nobody cares about you, Henry.
90% are going to Ben F production.
Holy, how does he win? Him and Pogo Dad.
He has that notification bell clicked.
And
he
Pogo
puts in
Dad
the
too.
effort, though, Ben. And Pogodad, I think Pogodad is just lucky, though. But Ben, he really put in the effort.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It's crazy how much between Ben and Pogo Dad win. It's got to be the most insane thing. I've never seen anybody win so much.
Some people just have the best luck.
And Pogo Dad. So I'm sitting here crying about not pulling Shiny Charizard. Well, Adam sent a box of tins to Adam, and he sent a box of tins to me, Hidden Fates tins, okay? Same time. He grabbed two cases of tins. Remember this, Pogo Dad? So Adam told me I got the picture too. He's like, I'm sending yours out to you, and I gotta send one out to Pogo Dad. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I've never opened my case up. That's my sealed case. Pogo Dad opened his case up. And what does he pull from his case of Hidden Fates tins? Yeah.
What did he pull? A Wigglytuff?
Yes.
Nice.
The GX version.
Nice.
Somebody wants Ricky to play COD.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
We have a nobody knows we have a celebrity in here. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was meant for you or me. The COD part. I'm like, but I don't play COD. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's cod fishing.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not a huge fan of COD. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we do have a celebrity in here. Epictube HD, also known as Harley, who is an actor.
I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about Ricky. I don't want to say his name.
Oh yeah. True.
That's who I was talking about.
So I guess we got two celebrities.
I'm famous to my mom.
We have a cat.
It's plugged in on the dresser.
I got like 4 of them around me. They're all wanting my Chipotle.
Well, I've got a cat in the other room about to have more of them.
I would want your Chipotle too. I don't.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, I want some Chipotle.
I'm hungry.
It's all on your minds. Chipotle. Go get Chipotle.
I've got 2 cheeseburgers
like
and
30
fries
miles away
sitting
from
right here.
See, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm drinking a Bang. That just tells you how I need some energy after this stream. There you go. I like where Sudon's thinking.
I just have water.
So to answer your question that you didn't answer, or didn't ask me, I do set up most binders for sets to be a master set, and if I eventually complete them, I will do so. I think the only master sets I have are the Detective Pikachu ones.
I have the Detective Pikachu one.
You should be embarrassed to say that, to admit that.
I'm not, because it's the one that brought me back into the actual card realm. And I really do dig a lot of the art for like what it did, but I'm hoping to finish Darkness Ablaze, but I can't pull that chase card, the Stunfisk.
Zay Pokemon is out, guys. He is out. It's 4 a.m. in Europe.
Goodbye there.
Later, Zay.
Good night, Zay.
Good night.
What about Sudon? Are you gonna pursue a master set, or are you just okay? You get it. If not, it's okay. You know?
If I get it, I get it. It depends on the set. It depends on the set and what's in it. Like if it's gonna be like 600 cards long, no, I don't have that kind of money right now. Maybe when I get no.
Well, I also the only set that I have completed is the Detective Pikachu one, thanks to Sudon, who sent it to me. For the most part, I did have to go out and get a couple cards, but it was not a lot. But so I have the Japanese and the English one, but they came out with a new Japanese promo.
Yeah, I have to get that one too.
And I now have to get the promo, and I'm like, really? Why do you have to keep adding more cards to the set? Just leave it alone, so I can have my master set.
Oh, you gotta wait for the 2-year anniversary card that comes out next year.
Did you get all the special ones they released, like at the movie theater and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. I went out and got those.
I tried to send them to you, but I guess I sent the wrong ones.
See, there's a lot of debate what a set is too, because you have what's his name, the Dave, the #1 Pokemon guy in the world, Dave.
Yeah.
What's his name? He claims,
Parsons.
Yeah, Dave Parsons. He claims a master set. The only time you can say you have a master set is when you own every card, and that includes the ones from Europe, apparently.
Yeah.
So I don't own a master set of anything. I just have the regular, normal, complete sets. But I also include the reverse rares. So
Good
I know
night, Artemis.
Later, Artemis.
Yeah, good night,
Thanks
Artemis.
for coming by. We appreciate it.
Yep, definitely. I know in my sets, I just do the reverse rares, the regulars, and then of course the other stuff, and then I'll get the theme deck cracked ice ones, and then I'll try to get boxes that might have them, but I won't go to that extent. Like I'm gonna kill myself to get that. But if I have the actual the majority of the set, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu is like the one that I'm like, I want to get it in almost every language I can get a hold of. It's just really hard to determine. Okay, where do I find the Japanese? Where do I find the Korean? How do I know if I have everything or all the promos for this particular set? That's where I'm at with that. Okay, he doesn't want to sit still. The other sets, I'm kind of like, if I finish them, I finish them. I mean, they keep putting old packs into the sets, and that's what I buy.
So there's a question in here. How do you guys feel from Audio 94? How do you feel about the Japanese Illustrator Charizard? I'm assuming we're talking about
this one. Here.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, I dig the artwork. I think it's a beautiful card. They're selling it for $40 here. I don't know what it's selling for on eBay. I'd have to look it up, but they printed a lot more of them than we thought they were going to. Because I think with the Illustrator or with the Pikachu from, what was it? It was Pikachu, right? Last year's was it Pikachu?
Yeah.
They didn't print that many of them, but they did print a lot of these. So I don't know. It's a tough one, but it's still a Charizard, so it's going to go up in value at some point, anyways.
Oh yeah,
it's a Charizard.
So Ren says, "How did I get it?" All right, so actually, Zen and I went in together to get them. The original belief was you could literally only get it in Japan. There was no way else you were going to be able to get it. So I called my friend in Japan. We have a close family friend of ours. Unfortunately, she lives in Niigata, where they don't have a Pokemon Center. And so she was like, I'm not going to be able to help you out. And then Zen, he ended up finding out that you could get it if you did order online. So we did an order together, and that's how we got our cards. You could actually get them online. I mean, they made it look like you couldn't, but you could actually. So that's how I got mine. I got mine with him. Was Zen.
Yeah, so I had a contact over in Japan that was able to make the purchase for me because Pokemon Center will not ship to US. So what I ended up having to do was go through a middleman pretty much in Japan. The middleman basically was, I told him, look, this is a website, what I want to get. And it was very specific. It was very difficult to get the cards because it was a promo for specific purchases. So you had to buy 5 booster packs of any set, right? The only problem is that it was when Vivid Voltage had come out for the Japanese side, and those went like this, right? So literally within 2 or 3 minutes, all the packs were sold. And so that's what we wanted to buy. We wanted to get the Vivid Voltage stuff at the time. We ended up having to get Legendary Heartbeat instead, which was a little more expensive. So I ended up buying 5. I bought 3 sets of 5 packs. So I bought 15 packs. That means I got 3 cards. And then on top of that, I also had bought. Going back to the packs. They put that live. They made the promo live on a specific date at a specific time. If you bought before that, you wouldn't get the promos. You had to get it specifically at that time. So it made it very difficult. You had to have the right timing. As soon as it went online, you had to buy them. But you could get the promo with the Nessa box, right? Japanese Nessa box, which has the card deck box, and it has a bunch of other stuff in it. So you would get 2 cards per Nessa box. I ended up getting 2 Nessa boxes. So I was able to get those as well. But that's the only way that you can get these cards, or just go on eBay now and buy them.
I mean, I was actually talking with Zen. I was actually going to fly over to Japan, literally to go get these cards, because they were going to have them in the Pokemon centers. They were going to do just like what I did the year before, when we went to the opening of the Shibuya Center, and I got the Graffiti Pikachu cards. But there was a 14-day quarantine for anybody coming from the United States. So I was like, I can't do that then. So, and and people, anyone that wants to know, it's because we work in the airline industry, so we're able to fly over. It's not a big deal for us to do that. Because I know I had a lot of people send me a lot of questions in DMs when I did last year with the the Pikachu card, and it was like, how the heck did you just fly over to Japan for a day? Like, it's so expensive. For us, the most it costs is just getting a hotel for the night and the travel to the place and back.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you can see, they're actually you can get them cheaper. So, I think $40 was a little bit overpriced because I'm seeing, $24.99 if you buy more than, if you buy 4 or more, $21.24. I mean, you're paying more than if you would have bought it initially, but $18.
I still think it's overpriced because they did that whole entire reprint of the whole thing again. They printed a lot.
There's a lot of them out there. That's the thing. Supply and demand, right? But if you really look at it, if you go down this list, there's so many of them. I mean, this person has 10 available,
But the question, are they, what is actually selling? So you have to go to the actual cells and see. There's
Right.
no way they're selling. They printed tens of thousands of these copies. And this is the big problem right now with Pokemon. I was watching Alpha Investments Rudy today, who talked about Magic and that other new TCG, Something Blood. It's just, the right now, things are just so wacky and nothing's making sense. Nothing is making sense at all what's going on. Collecting and value to collecting and all that, it goes hand in hand with rarity. And it just doesn't make any sense how some of the stuff that's happening is going on. As we talked about at the beginning of this podcast here, Charizard and Evolutions, there's no reason that card should be worth as much as it is because there's just so much of it. There's thousands of copies of that out. Nines and tens. Just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You have to have the people. You have to have people actually wanting it, and there's just no way there's that many people wanting that card. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And this particular card, I can tell you, I mean, all the ones that I received looked like they could probably get tens.
Yeah.
But if you look at all these, 1650, right? 1650. One sold for sold for 250? No. There's no PSA ones on here. I'm not seeing any PSA. Sold.
That's surprising.
There's one. I don't know what that is because obviously an offer was accepted.
Yeah.
We don't know what the real price is on that.
It's a normal card. It's not a holo. There's nothing to it.
That's the thing. And there's so many of them. And the fact that it's not a holo means it's easier to grade because there's no holo to grade, right? Generally, a common or uncommon card that's not a holo or non-holo rare is going to grade better than a holo card. On top of it, it's Japanese. So you're going to have good centering for the most part. The quality of the card is better. Japanese cards come back PSA 10s all the time because they're just so much better quality. So you're looking at a card that's been mass produced and the majority are going to be PSA 10s and PSA 9s, like you said, Harley. So this card is, if it goes up in value, it's going to take a very long time for it to really go up in value. It's still a Charizard, and eventually it may, but there's a lot of them out there. So
yeah, if they would have stuck to that only that first run that they said they were going to do, it'd be a different story. But then they did a whole second. They said that the demand was just so great. They did a whole entire another run of them. It kind of goes back to when they first launched the Charizard VMAX card, that they were only going to give away to winners. Remember they were going to do the 600, and then they ended up upping it to 1200, and then people thought, oh my god! And the next thing you know, it's coming out in a set, Darkness Ablaze, and coming out. I mean, it's just so funky. It's scary. I just, like you said, I'd rather just wait it out a year or two and see if the cards drop in price, because they're going to drop in price at some point. They have to. Demand isn't there to buy. Not at this level. It's too much.
Yeah, I think the demand went up now because everybody's buying, including all the flippers. And I really do believe that the flippers are buying from flippers, and they're just increasing the prices until it gets to a point where nobody can buy anything. And then at that point, it's got to go down. And we're already seeing the prices drop. There are some prices for some stuff that's already dropping some. And I think it's gonna continue to drop. Now, there may be another increase in price with the fact that we're, a lot of people are going to be getting stimulus money, right? So I think that could make prices go up just a little bit because people are going to buy more stuff. But that's temporary. I think that's temporary. And unless there's another huge influx of people coming into the hobby due to big Poketubers or celebrities buying stuff, I think that the prices eventually are going to drop some. They're not going to go back to the same prices they were before. So yeah, I highly doubt we're going to get prices from early 2019 or early 2020 for even, as a matter of fact. But I think 2019 really, because that's really when they started going up in price. I don't think we're going to get back to that, but we're definitely going to go down some.
Can only hope.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been my thought from the collecting standpoint and the price hike with anything like evolutions. It's like, I don't see why it would actually sustain sitting at like $400 to $500 for a booster box. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if they're still printing it or not. I don't know if you guys know at this point in time, like, are they still printing it?
No.
But,
I'm not sure.
It's not that, like, discontinued of a set yet, in my personal opinion, to be at that price. Like, I would think, okay, if they just stopped reprinting it, like, within the last 5 months, then at most it goes up to, like, $200. You know what I mean?
Which set was it again? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Evolutions.
Oh, okay.
But, that just seems kind of absurd that it's already at, like, $400 or $500. I guess Evolutions has that, sentimental value to it. Yeah. Plus, what is there, like, 4 Charizards in it or something? So, I guess it has more reason, but...
Yeah,
close
Charizards, yeah.
Well, it's funny because I invested in Evolutions, as Zen knows. I invested in Evolutions like the beginning of the year. I've opened, I think, 2 or 3 cases of it. I was getting it for $500 a case. And I had this last one I got I think it was in July or August I got it. Adam got it. Adam from PokeCharles got it for me. I think I paid $600, I think. And I opened them all up because I was like, nobody wants Evolutions, and I'm like, I'm gonna get another case. Literally, it was 3 weeks later when I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know.
I slept on Evolutions.
It looks like we lost Henry for some reason.
We lost Henry.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, out of that last case I opened, I only pulled, I think, 2 Charizards total out of the whole 6 booster boxes. And they were like the EX version. They weren't anything special. I think I pulled 3 Charizards.
When are this Charizard Spirit Link cards going to drive up in price? They're everywhere, and it's got a Charizard on it.
I have like 1 million of those. I can't
It's got a Charizard on it. Collect it. $10,000 right there.
That's the one thing you can say. There's a Blastoise and a Venusaur. So
yeah, that's true.
Nobody cares about Blastoise.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw Blastoise. I really don't like. Zen, how do you feel about the VMAX Blastoise? What's your opinion?
The VMAX Blastoise. You're talking about the Gigantamax one?
Gigantamax, yeah.
It's all right. I mean, I prefer Mega Blastoise, but it's all right. I mean, it's yeah. I don't know.
He's got to think about it.
I do have to think about it. I do. I like it, but I don't love it. If
Anybody
that makes
else?
any sense.
I prefer the Megas too, but I also appreciate the Gigantamax. I think they had to, of course, do a a gimmick for the new set. So, I guess it is what it is.
I really like that box art.
Yeah, the box art is pretty cool. I mean, so I'm looking at this card, and I think the Blastoise itself looks cool. I don't know about all the cannons and stuff like that. Like, that's just kind of weird to me. But like, if they would have turned him, I mean, they couldn't turn him around because this is the main event right here, is the fact that he's got all these cannons. But like, that artwork on his face looks really cool.
Exactly.
He looks mean. Yeah. He looks mean. He looks tough. But then we're just seeing the back of his shell. So, whatever.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of the card itself. I'm kind of disappointed in the card. But the box art on that, I think, is fire. I love what they did. In fact, I would love to have seen them take it a step further and did what they did with the Charizard and really make him look mean. Because that's my favorite thing of what they did to Charizard. They made Charizard look like, for once, he looks like serious business. Like this Pokemon can really mess you up.
Yeah.
And I love what they did with Charizard on that. I wish they would have kind of done that more with the Blastoise. Oh god, it's the worst Blastoise I think
that's
ever
the Blastoise card? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Max Mofo, I think Max Mofo called it "suck me off Blastoise," I think, or something like that. Oh god.
I think Ninja Turtles looks better than that.
That's the Poketuber Blastoise right there, with the open mouth.
It's a Leonhardt.
Surprised. It's a surprised, but stop it with the CGI. Stop it with the CGI Pokemon, please. I know some people like the CGI, but some of it is really bad. This particular CGI looks absolutely terrible to me. What is wrong with its hands? Like, he's got nubs for hands, and then these little
claws,
like claw thingies that look just so bad.
I guess the other thing that's tough with it, it's like, when you think about it, Pokemon is for kids, so I guess you have to keep in mind it's supposed to be kind of like that kiddish cartoon. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
This is CGI too, but they did a much better job with it. Why couldn't they do that with Blastoise?
Well, because it's low budget. They're like, well, Charizard has to make us money, so we have to make it look really cool. Blastoise is just the number 2 starter from Gen 1.
And that's
if you ain't first, you're last, right?
When Pokemon first came out, I remember more people wanted Blastoise than Charizard ever. I was always a Charizard person, but I also loved Blastoise. I don't remember many people wanting the Charizard. I remember everybody wanted to pull that Blastoise. That was like everyone's big thing. Pull the Blastoise.
Blastoise was a very playable card at that time.
Yeah. Very big card, yes.
And the first game I bought was blue. I didn't buy red. I didn't care about, I like Charizard. Don't get me wrong. I think Charizard's a cool Pokemon, but for whatever reason, I really like the Blastoise. But if you look, Blastoise cards have been atrocious throughout the years. We're gonna let's take a look at these. But am I still sharing?
There was the one that was in what was it? Unbroken Bonds. Was it the theme deck one that was drawn out? That was actually pretty cool. I like that Blastoise card.
I think this one.
Am I thinking the right one?
Like that one's kind of derpy too, sort of, right?
No, that one got made fun of a lot.
Yeah, because it doesn't look very good. It's
right. I actually really like that full art. The full art from Unbroken Bonds. I have the Blastoise box that I found in Walmart 2 months ago. Now, you have to be careful because they did put a reprint of that Blastoise box out. If you notice, it'll have Rebel Clash in it instead of Unbroken Bonds and Cosmic Eclipse packs and Ununified Minds. But that's a really fire box though. That artwork on that Blastoise.
I think one of my favorite Blastoise artworks might be, I think, from Boundaries Cross or something like that. I can't remember, but it's like in the water floating. And
Yeah.
it looks really terrifying.
The one from XY Base, the full art in XY Base is a really, really sick one. It's probably one of my favorite ones.
Well, so real quick, the Blastoise that's in the water is actually from the E series.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
The first E series set. I forget the name now, but even the black and white Blastoise, the Boundaries Cross one looks pretty crappy, to be honest with you.
Where's it at here? This Blastoise, I think this Blastoise is. You're not gonna be able to see it too well.
That is one of my favorite modern Blastoise right there.
I love this Blastoise. I think that Blastoise is sick.
Yeah, I think I have that one in PSA form.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab me one of those in PSA,
That was a
but
good one.
I didn't want to pay the.
And then there's
money for it.
I think is it Generations? It's the promo Blastoise. The one that I know Zen and I have talked about before too. I
know what you're talking about.
See, like this one right here, this is the Boundaries Cross Blastoise, and it's just kind of, I don't know. It's CGI.
Yeah, the one I was thinking is apparently from Expedition.
This is my favorite Blastoise card of all, though. It's this one.
That's my favorite.
This is my favorite Blastoise of all time.
Aside from the Dark Blastoise, that's my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, that thing is so freaking sick. I love it. Watercolor, style, hand-drawn. That is my favorite Blastoise. So, and I think I have one and you have one, right, Zen?
Yeah. So Audio 95 says, I've been trying to invest in Japanese exclusive promos. I don't know if I'm wasting my money, but I love their artwork, and a lot of them are clean. I don't think you're wasting your money. I think exclusive is good. They don't, if they print too many of them, that's bad. But if you can get an exclusive promo that does not get printed into the ground, I think that's definitely something good to have. A good example of a promo that is actually really nice, and I'm going to see if I can find it really quick here.
That Restroom Charizard is a really awesome promo.
Actually, I would say if you like the card, right, you like the artwork, you would like to collect it, you wouldn't be a waste. No. Because actually I wanted to touch on this earlier before I got cut off by some issues. Because Harley was saying that, they have this, and you and Zen actually got the promo card, and after that they decided to reprint more, right, of the Charizard. And actually I do understand why they do that. I mean, they are still a company to make money, end of the day. And because if they
it was a charity.
If they just print one wave, and the money is just going to go to resellers, they're going to resell it for higher price and stuff. So that's why I do understand that they say that, it's doing well, and let's do another wave and sell more of that card. So they're still in for the money, end of the day, if you ask me.
Well, it is. That's their number one objective. Is they're in business to make money. I mean, I think as any business is. I mean, you can't expect them not to want to make money. It's the whole idea. So
yeah, I mean, this is actually a promo that
that hurts me.
that hurts Harley, and I like to bring it up every time. Hold on. Whoops. Click something.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah. So this promo is a Japanese. There's a lot of them out there. There really are a lot of them out there, but it's a Japanese promo that came in an art book, a Japanese art book. And when I bought this card back in early 2019, I bought them for $40. I bought this card for $40, and I ended up buying 6 of them because I thought This Charizard artwork is absolutely gorgeous, right? But on top of that, it's not something that you can just buy anywhere. You have to buy the art book or get it on eBay. And I thought it was a really cool buy, and I thought it was eventually going to go up in value, and I was right. That card, I mean, I think this might be a little expensive here, although this is a reputable seller, but this card now is skyrocketing in price. And this is a year since I bought it, and these are the prices, So I think that you can definitely find some really cool exclusive Japanese promos that are going to go up in value. You just have to be careful which ones you get if you're looking at value. But like Henry says, as Small Opening said, if you're looking at a card that you like, it doesn't matter, right? Because that's what you like.
That makes me wonder because I know some of the promo cards got a jumbo version on the Zard. I wonder how those value.
The jumbo?
The jumbo version of the Zards.
I don't think the jumbos go up very much in value because there's no playability to them.
But they rate them at all?
But the thing is, they do that. But it's like it's a Charizard. It's a bigger version of said Charizard.
But most of the time, the jumbo version, the quality is really bad.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I keep all mine. I have all mine in top loaders. I ordered top loaders off Amazon, so I have mine all in top loaders, and they're all nice and minty crisp. There's one that's really really nice. There's one promo, the larger one. It's one of my favorite ones of all time. And then there's the reprint one that they did of this one. They have this one in the large promo size. I love this one. I love this artwork.
I have a few of those, actually.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite artworks. That's why I love the Hidden Fates one so much, because it's the exact same artwork. So I really like that particular pose and the art. But to go back real quick to I can't remember who asked the question. They were asking us, what do we value cards more? Or where was it at? Where was that question? Basically, what do you like about the hobby? Are you more into investment or the cards? I know I can say for probably 3 to 4 of us in here right now, I can speak for them by saying we're all collectors. We don't look to sell first. All of us are collectors first. Like I've said before, I do sell some cards. Yes, I do sell some. But for the most part, I probably give more cards away than I do anything. I just don't. And it's naive of me. Could call it ignorant of me. I don't know, whatever you want to say. I mean, yeah, I'm losing out on money. But I just find it more fun to be able to send somebody. Like, there's a YouTuber, a young YouTube girl. I don't know how old she is. I just know she's young. She won a giveaway from me, and we were really late, and because of that I felt terrible, and I knew she was looking for some other stuff, so I sent her a lot of stuff. And watching her video yesterday almost like had me in tears. I was like, wow, to see her excitement and reaction to cards that I probably could have made $50 off those cards. Nothing extravagant, but $50 for us right now can put food on our table. But it was such an awesome time watching her. And I sent the video to Zen, and Zen was just like, oh my God. I mean, it was ear piercing, and it was hard sometimes, but emotionally to watch her react, it was insane. Like, she was in tears. She even wrote me. She was like, I just was crying, all the stuff you sent. I find that more appealing and fun because I already bought the cards. And I don't overpay for cards. I don't buy from flippers. I don't buy that stuff. So
he finds it enjoyable to make a young girl cry. That's very mean. No, I'm just kidding. That's
definitely
a good feeling.
A bad way
good
to put it.
It's like the pot calling the kettle there, the kettle calling the pot, whatever you call it. Sudon.
I'm mean.
All I'm gonna say is A4K.
ban it.
So,
You need to share the video with me though. You need to share the video with me and maybe share it out in your community tab, so we can see it.
No. I am. I was supposed to do it last night, but it was New Year's and yeah.
No excuse. No excuse.
Things happen. I actually passed out early. And I didn't even drink. I was just so tired yesterday. It was a long day.
I would say that I'm going to take a guess here and say that out of the 5 of us, I'm probably the one that's more on the value side. Not that value is the most important thing, but I'm kind of more in the middle where it's more like 50-50 for me, where value and the collecting of the card. Like there's a ton of cards out there that I just want to have because I love, whether it's a 50-cent card or a $100 card, whatever the case is. However, I kind of separate the two things. I go after cards that I really love for my personal collection, no matter what the price is. But then at the same time, I also go after specific cards that I know are going to go up in value, because at the end of the day, I feel like, okay, if I'm going to sell something down the line, I want to make sure that it's going to go up in value, So I kind of see it from both sides, and but I'm not a seller first. I'm a terrible salesman. I sell some stuff on eBay and I sell some stuff on my website, but I'm a terrible salesman. So that's not, my main thing. So I think we're all more collectors really than anything.
Yeah. I would have called you out for sure. You tried to get me, so it's all right.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I just think overall, I'm in this for the hobby because it's really fun. If it wasn't for my kids bringing me back in, I don't know. I didn't have a hobby. I didn't have anything. I was just basically doing my acting thing, training 7 days a week, and I just didn't really have I wasn't doing anything,
Yeah.
So leave his eyes alone, Henry. You're bothering his eyes. But it's really fun. Yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, hockey was my passion, and if I didn't have my health issues, I'd probably still be playing right now. But Pokemon has gotten me back into doing things. So yeah, I just look to make, I like to make people happy. So I sent that package off to India to Jeffrey, known as Gameaborn, who I haven't seen in ages. And the first thing I was worried was I getting taken. But when he got the package finally, it was so cool to see this kid who in India, they don't get anything over there because it's very difficult. It's all fake, and that just made me like, wow, this is so awesome. So like I said, I have so much Hidden Fate stuff that I'd have right now. I'd probably have a couple $1,000 worth of Hidden Fates cards. But I gave all that stuff away to people. Like I sent it to people. And I didn't just send it because people would ask me to. I mean, it was because, a relationship grew, or somebody was really cool in our video and I wanted to reward them, things like that. And that's how I have always taken things. So.
Right. Apparently our Sith Lord is now wearing a mask.
You can't really see it, but it's supposed to be a Grinch mask. I'm the mean one.
Okay. Sure.
Sake of collecting, Jay. Like, if you saw right now, I do have a lot of product, like Zen does. I have tubs of product, but that's not for me. None of that's for me. That is so that when the kids grow up, like, when all of us got back into Pokemon, we all got back in because we remembered 20 years ago when we were in Pokemon. And we all sit here and go, man, I wish we had, some of us still do have some of our cards, but we don't have that stuff. We don't have product. A lot of us don't have that stuff. I want my kids, when they're in their 20s or 30s or 40s, I want them to be able to say, I wish I had that stuff. Oh, wait.
Open a Burning Shadows pack. Dad
took care of us. Dad has that stuff. I remember that. I just want them to have that ability so when they get that old, they won't look back and go, man, we can't afford that stuff now. They will have it because I'm going to make sure of it. It's because we shared it together. That's all I can say.
Well, that's definitely. See, I don't have any kids, right? So for me, it's right now. It's the stuff is for me. Now, if if I ever have any kids, then that might rethink that. And if I did have kids, then I would definitely want to hold on to a lot of that stuff for them.
And being a young, sprug 20-year-old, you have a lot of time ahead of you to have that happen.
I haven't been 20 in a long time, man. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
So we've got the family man, and then we got the investor over there. We got the international guy, international man of mystery, right next to me.
The next family man.
Well, we got the new family man. Yeah. The freshly broken in, and then we got me who just,
the pet
pulls
lover.
Zards and doesn't care.
The pet lover.
I would call myself the poor man because I can't really afford a whole lot, so I kind of pinch where I can. I don't have a family. Families are just weigh you down.
You have your kitty family there, right? You forgot about him.
See, I pulled this. Did it go away? Am I doing this? I pulled this Kabutops way back. It's for me. Screw any kids I may have.
Hey, my 30-something-year-old brother-in-law who lives with us, and he has for a long time. He has no interest in getting married, no interest in anything. He loves making his hot toys. He loves making his videos. Geeking Out is his channel. He's about to hit 1,000 subscribers here pretty soon. He loves his collecting more than he loves anything else. So I understand where some of you guys are coming from. I'm not saying that that's what you want fully, but I know for him, that's what he's happy. He's perfectly fine. My kids are his kids. My kids look at him and want to do more stuff with him than they do me because I'm not into anime. I'm not into watching all this stuff. I'm not into video games. I'm not into any of that stuff. That's what he's there for. So when they want to watch, I had to hey guys, I want to watch The Mandalorian. They're like, what? They had been getting up every morning on Friday before they go to school and go watch The Mandalorian with him, their uncle. And I'm like, well, and
good kids.
No one asked me if I want to watch it. I go, that's actually the one show I did want to watch. So, he gets his action through my kids. So, and he gets to live out his fantasy life, doing his hot toys and all his stuff. So,
Oh, man.
Kids are overrated.
Someone's opening packs.
Jason,
I've gone
here.
30 years without having any kids. Now I'm having cats.
You're
It's close enough.
You're a cat dad.
Hey, I thought we were gonna open packs, so I prepared. I mean, I brought Yu-Gi-Oh. I brought Yu-Gi-Oh out.
Wow.
I brought.
I didn't get the memo.
Hidden Fates.
No, we weren't. I told you we were just going to be talking and.
Well, you said we were gonna talk. But you said we might open packs, so I was prepared.
So talking about this, right? Talking about this, right? Because I have the, I asked you guys for some of you guys for the video, for the New Year greeting video, and I did mention that keep it within about 10 to 20 seconds. And someone, I don't know why, sent a video which is 48 seconds long.
I have 5 kids.
Because he can't stop talking.
Well, see, I'm someone who knows that. See, being in the film business, you can't have dead air. It's a no-no. So, I'm sitting here waiting. You guys can all chime in. Everyone, we're just sitting here. It'll be quiet. Chat, tell me, am I right? It'll be completely dead in here. We'll wait for someone to go. See, I'm taught that you don't do that. You do not let dead air happen. That's a big no-no. You guys can all listen. We're all in this together. We can all talk. No one has to wait for someone to step. You can step on me. It's cool. It'd be just like if we're hanging out here at the house.
There's cats.
Well, Rohan just ordered 50 Korean Detective Pikachu packs.
Wait, what? Who?
Nice.
Rohan ordered 50 Korean Detective Pikachu packs.
Holy cow!
Did you buy a booster box or did you just buy them individual packs?
Yeah, I highly recommend getting booster boxes if you're going to buy that many packs. Definitely go booster boxes.
Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está?
25 a box?
I don't have the Korean one. You do. Somebody's phone. Hey, coleccionista, how's it going?
Those are the Japanese.
120 euros. Interesting. Okay.
I just opened up in my my chase for Charizards. I opened up I think six Detective Pikachus. And I pulled that ugliest looking Charizard card ever in the history of Pokemon, hands down.
Called it the Elephant Man. That's so mean. I'm the mean one.
It's so deformed. It's not even funny.
Which one is it?
I did pull this reverse hollow flat-footed steelfish today.
Isn't that beautiful? So let's see, 24 packs. 24 packs in the Korean booster box. You got a Japanese, you got a Korean. Woo-hoo!
Nice. Have you opened the,
I always wanted to get those.
The Korean one yet?
Yeah, there's videos recorded. They're
I got that finally.
Hard drive thing.
Oh, nice. Yes, we got to get you back to making videos, man. What's going on here?
2020 sucked.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, it did.
And then I was about to actually make an attempt to come back, and then my job decided to do what it did. So,
all right.
Hey,
well, we got another potential collab. So just throwing that out there.
Hey, if anybody has anything to complain about job, it's the one to your left. Yeah. So, hey, me too. Epic Mom, she's not going back until April now. That's a maybe.
That's bad. That's horrible.
This is my left.
I was gonna say your left, but then I was like, well, if people are listening, they're gonna think my left.
Well, you do the L, right? The L. So then I guess this is left.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Directions with
man, did
Sudon.
y'all manage to secure a couple of voltage boxes? If you can get the pre-release build and battle kits going up because of those promos. Yeah, I was able to. I got my build and battles about 2 months later, so I do have mine. In fact, I finished the video today. The video was supposed to be today, but I've had a lot of problems with Final Cut Pro. I got some type of corruption going on, so I'm gonna have to delete and restart everything. But I did finish the video. My video will be out tomorrow. It'll be my New Year's Day video, and it will be featuring this. So.
Yeah. No, those were tough to get.
Big pool, by the way. Big pool.
Nice. Yeah, Lopez is asking if you guys secured the voltage boxes and did you get your hands on pre-release? So I personally did get my hands on some pre-release. They did come a little late. I managed to grab 2 cases. I'm opening 1 case and I'm keeping the other sealed.
I only opened half of that, so oh my god, just doing half of that the video was getting long. So
yeah.
He's gonna say, we're gonna try to do this for save time, and then he's gonna say that 6 times during one video that's 45 minutes long.
I didn't say it in that. I didn't say it in this video.
I cracked up so hard at that.
We're gonna do this faster because we're taking way too long, and then it's like going back to a rant, and then 1 card, and then a rant, and then another card, and then. We're gonna do this faster.
But that was only in the live, though. But that was only in the live because I didn't realize it would take that long to open that many packs. I thought I was gonna keep adding packs. I actually had more Champions Path I could have added. I had some more Darkness Ablaze, and I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna go through these fast. I didn't realize it would take that long to open 175 packs.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna rip them like real quick and be like, I'm done. What do I do now?
Yeah, so, it takes a while.
What you need to start doing is you need to recruit Isabella to just open the packs while you rant on the side.
Yes. And she goes through the packs pretty quickly too, because she just cares about the hit.
She's a pro, and she's
like, I don't know, I don't care what all these commons and uncommons are. This is the hit. This is the one.
She just like right through it, yeah. And then she gets mad.
Yeah, she's like, there's a rainbow in here, and that's the one I want. I don't want anything else.
She opens them better than Ethan does, but Ethan also has he has issues though, guys. He has something wrong, but she knows how to open the packs up pretty good for a 5. Well, she's 6 now, but
she does a good job. She does a really good job.
Yeah.
So Ren says he opened up 10 building battles and got no Zards.
What?
Don't tell me that.
No way. Really?
That is insane, man.
I like those odds.
I don't.
What video was it? What video
That's
was
the only reason I got
remember
10.
seeing that.
That sucks.
I'd open one and get the Zard.
Yeah, probably. And then open another for fun and get a Zard too.
Yeah. 5 Don fans, dude. That's terrible. So far, I've opened up 3, and I've pulled 2 Snorlax and 1 Don fan. So
we were just talking about you. You got gamer's mouth. You don't need to be on camera right now. You know gamer's mouth. When they do that and they chap the whole freaking like down to their chin.
Yeah, Ali, you showed out a few times already.
Isabella is a big time gamer, guys. The girl it's horrible. Her brothers have ruined her.
Wow.
All right, I got 1. I'll open it right now. Let's see.
I knew we were gonna get Harley to open some.
So the other time I was at the Pokemon Center Singapore release day, right? And I was planning to just get 1 to see my luck, and I couldn't get any at all. They just the moment they start opening the store, they already sold out with the vivid voltage, everything.
Well, I'm not going to open the packs. I'm just going to open. Let's see what we pull.
The promo?
Wait,
right.
hold on.
See what the promo is.
Wait, Zen is in the wrong camera. All right.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, Don fan.
Gwah, gwah.
That is a great card.
I will say...
Congratulations, man.
I will say it's not the first one.
And won't be the last.
Yeah, it definitely won't be the last.
I was really hoping it was going to be a Charizard. Dang it.
Yeah.
That's the key. You hope too much. You need to stop hoping.
I'll save these packs for later.
Wish and pray for the Don fan. That way you shall pull.
See, now
Zard.
Now it's brewing in me now. I feel like I just lost, and I don't like to lose.
Yeah. So now you got to open it. You got to open another one.
See, that's my problem. That's why I almost don't even want to open my case.
That's all right. This is not a kids channel. This is
I got 4 left.
13 and over channel.
This will now make 3 left.
YouTube.
This is gonna make. I have 3 left after this, so I'm fine. I'm not gonna open the 3 though. I'm keeping them.
Let's go, Don fan.
Here we go.
We're getting.
Come on, Don fan.
Here we go. One more.
Snorlax, maybe.
Slippery
slope. 5 emojis.
Right.
5 emojis. Where's my 5 emojis? Okay.
Here we go.
Slippery slope.
All right. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. And
Snorlax. Oh, it's a Lugia.
Lugia.
Hey,
I'd say that's not a bad
There
one
we
to
go.
get.
that is a gorgeous card.
Yeah. I love that.
Lugia's not bad.
That's a great Lugia.
there we go.
There it is.
He looks
Nice.
mean.
We will take that.
There's just like a sense of power coming from that Lugia. I like that card.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll be
All right.
completely honest. I didn't know what cards are optional in that one. I'm just trusting that you guys know what's coming.
Well, watch the video tomorrow and you can know everything. I'm happy with that pull, though. I will say that.
That's a good pull. That's a nice one.
Lugia is in my top
Yeah.
Pokemon, so I'm more than happy. I'm not opening those other 3 though. They're staying sealed for now.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
Right.
But I always keep one. Like I have an Unbroken Bonds. I have a Cosmic Eclipse. I have a bunch. Like I always keep one. But building battles were always super easy. You could walk into GameStop and find building battles like no tomorrow. Nobody ever wanted them. Nobody wants to pay $20 for 4 packs. and that stamp card because half the time nobody cared about the stamp card.
Have you guys ever found them at Target?
What do you have there,
No.
Henry?
No, they don't. I don't think they sell them at Target.
I have found Build and Battle kits. I found a Lost Thunder right before I started even putting out videos when I first started collecting.
Wow.
Oh,
Is that a new product?
Wow.
These are actually the fake products that I found here locally in Singapore. I was going to make a video of them later on.
What is it?
The fake Pokemon products.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
wait a
pretty
minute.
cool.
But hold on. Go back to the first one. They had the Pokemon logos on it, didn't it?
Yeah, it's fake.
Pokemon Go. Oh wow.
Oh no, that one is fake. What about the next one? The other one, the tin.
That's
Oh, yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it looks cool, but the back has the logos. Look, it's got the Pokemon.
That is a wicked Kabutops. Ah!
Which, by the way, Henry, I got your Christmas gift yesterday. By the way, I'll give you a little sneak peek.
Ah,
There,
What?
It's all I'm gonna show you.
I just
It's your
see something
Christmas
red.
gift.
I really
Remember, I
want
told
that
you I had one more thing I had to put in the box.
Uh huh. Oh, I saw something Dragon Ball.
Did you see it? Oh, dang it!
What? I didn't know you're getting me something.
Hey, I got you something, but it's this box that you can't see what this box.
That's funny.
I told you I was, dude. I told you I was waiting for one last thing.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So Rohan wants to know. I'm guessing you want to know where to get the fake ones.
Well, actually, I don't encourage people to get it because it's just that I want to see how the fake products, evolve. Like the latest ones, how they look like. So that's why I bought it, and so I can show it and let people know that these are actually fakes. They are not real. So
Yeah.
they don't really have much value on it. It doesn't hold any value. But my kids, they love it because they can just do anything about it. Heavily played, lightly played. They can do anything with it, and it's fine. No one cares about them because they have no value at all.
Sit
Yeah,
down.
but
Can you take this for me?
yeah, but you can actually get it online from.
Oh, I thought you had a
I think
can.
most of them comes from China. I think China or Hong Kong.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but those are really fake. Super
Can
fake.
Henry? Can I have that Kabutops that's in the back of that tin, please?
Sorry, guys. We're just having fun now.
I didn't.
The thing
I
is
didn't
just-
see Blue Top.
I need to pass it over to Harley though. Harley,
We're so uncoordinated for this.
Oh, thank you so much for the Zard. Oh man, thank you. Here,
pass it on. Pass it on.
Here you go. Sudon didn't take it.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
It
it fell.
just
That's it.
dropped into the abyss.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
man.
It's over.
It's
Oh!
gone.
I got it. It came back here.
Oh, that's crazy. How'd you do that?
Ooh, I don't know.
Wasn't that a TikTok video?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see the TikTok video I put? I haven't put a TikTok video up in months. We put one up last night. Did you see it?
No, I haven't logged into TikTok in a while.
Oh my
Usually
god.
fall into a certain well. of
You
the
have got to
top.
see that. Epic Mom approved of this one to go up. It's a
Your
non-Pokemon
nerd thing?
video. Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, that was
That
pretty
was
good.
cool. That was pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah.
That was a one-time. We tried to replicate that afterwards. We couldn't do it. It was.
Yeah, I was saying never be as good.
It happened the first one time only, and then we tried to do it again. It just wouldn't do it.
Which one? The Ethan? No, not Ethan. Hayden with the
With the Nerf
Nerf
gun.
gun, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So Lopez is saying some cards you guys need to chase after in 2021 are some of the previous year's staff promos. Also, there's a lot of Pikachu Japanese promos that sell really well. I agree with the
Yeah.
staff promos. I actually have
out of my
quite a
price
bit.
range.
Well,
Too expensive.
You can get some staff promos that are well priced. Now, the staff promos from this set, that Lugia and the Charizard, those are super expensive. Those are way out of my price budget. But there's some really nice staff promos out there that are well priced that you can get.
Where's it at here?
I definitely have a few of those. I like the staff promos.
I chased after the Pikachu, the legendary heartbeat, vivid voltage, the Pikachu set. I chased after that, and unfortunately, I didn't. I got all 4 of the regular cards. I also got the. I actually got the. I didn't get the full art one though, but these were the ones you got in the special packages. The special they come in 1 card only. I put that video. I had actually made a video, and put it up on it about that one. I don't know what I did with all those cards though. But do you know what I'm talking about, guys? These were the. Yeah. Let's see if I can show them a little better. These are the you had to order the legendary heartbeat, or was it the other set that you had to order? No, it was the one with the Pikachu on it.
Yeah, the vivid voltage.
Astonishing Volt Tackle.
Right.
You would get one pack for every 5 packs you bought, or if you bought a booster box, you got 5 of them.
Right.
Well, I didn't get mine when I bought mine, so I had to buy them separately. But it's this special artwork that you'd get. But the problem was, the packs were searchable, so getting the really difficult one was the full art version. But this is as close as I get. But I love this holo. This holo is super sweet.
Yeah, that looks really good.
It's a really nice holo.
Who's the artist on that?
Sao.
I don't think you can read Japanese though.
No, it says it. Sao. Let me see if I can.
Sao. Yeah, he does a lot. I like the art sets that he does, or they do, whoever.
You know, Sao.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Sao.
You know, Sao in Mandarin is actually my sister-in-law. My Sao.
So sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get those either, Harley. I know what you're talking about. I should have got them with the booster box, but I didn't get mine. So that sucked.
But the full art, if you go on eBay, the full art's super expensive. I think it's like $100 for the raw card.
You are way out of focus.
Well, yeah, because I'm
very focus.
Because I'm the only one here using a professional camera.
Professional?
That I broke. That I got to fix now.
Yeah,
I didn't break it. Freaking memory card.
Yeah, I prefer to do the lives with just a webcam because it's just so much easier.
Well, normally I'm not here messing with the focus ring.
Right.
I don't have to do that, but I'm just because I'm trying to show you guys more in depth. Otherwise, I usually have the hand cam. So if you guys haven't heard of us, we're Epictube HD. I'm gonna sell myself right now. Come check us out. We open Pokemon cards. I'm better than everybody else on this screen. I'm better than half the other people out there. Does that sell people? No, just joking.
Huh?
Oh, the eagle kick.
Sorry, Harley. I don't know what happened there. I must have clicked something, and you disappeared.
I think got banned.
No, Epictube HD, man. You guys got an awesome channel, and I do enjoy watching your stuff.
Which, you know what's funny was I was checking the comments out 2 days ago, and I saw Mr. 187 stopped in and said he liked the video with me and Isabella, which was pretty nice of him. So that was cool.
That's cool. Yeah, definitely.
I was surprised to see his comment there. Someone asked what's your New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution as a YouTuber, PokeTuber, is to get a lot better with answering comments in our channel. That has been my one really negative, I'd have to say.
And that really does help too.
You got to assign one of the kids to do it.
Yeah.
They all have access. So actually you have to be careful because someone might think, I know someone thought it was me that was replying, and it wasn't. It was Ethan that was replying. And I was like, Ethan, did you do this? He was like, yeah. I was like, dude, you got to let me know, man. You can't be replying to people's comments and saying wacky stuff like that. They're going to think we're crazy.
Question: Did you guys come across any good collection deals or hit the lotto on a card find?
My coworker
No.
gave me like 18 ETBs filled with Charizards and lots of other things, including a Mewtwo.
That's freaking awesome.
It was like the month after I started doing YouTube. I filmed everything, and I still haven't shown you guys.
I'd say I did with the base. With
Congratulations, Epic Mom!
Hey,
Let's get clapping.
Epic Mom's
Epic Mom.
phone is working.
The phone is unfrozen. Yay, let it go.
You don't understand. She was out earlier before. That's why I was late getting into the live. Well, I was on time with the live, but late joining is because she was at the store and her phone crashed and she couldn't do anything. So yeah, but I'd say I'd hit the lottery with my base box because yeah. I mean, I hit the lottery with that, I'd say.
Well, I think you got a good deal on it, first of all. But on top of that, you bought it right on time because then it skyrocketed in price. So, you definitely hit the lottery on that one.
Yeah.
For sure. I would have to probably say the same thing about my Jungle Box, even though I bought it a lot earlier than you did. But, obviously it went up in price as well. And I did get a good deal on it when I bought it as well. So I could say that as well for some PSA cards that I've got that I managed to just, I got at a very good deal, and then now they've gone up in price so much that, I would say that I've hit the lotto on a few, not lotto as in like I can retire a lotto, but
Made quite a bit of money back on it if you wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah,
that's about it for me. Just PSA cards, but I paid at the time a premium for them. So,
what was the question? Was it the New Year's resolution?
No, the question was.
That was the question
on the screen. Did you come across a good collection deal or hit the lotto on a specific card?
Oh, I just answered that. I got the ETVs.
Yeah, you got the ETVs.
Yeah. And I pulled the Charizard in under 50 packs.
That's true.
Nice.
And 2 Cynthias, I guess. I guess that could be considered quite the pick.
I still haven't pulled a Cynthia either.
Yeah,
I happen to have a PSA 10.
I pulled Cynthia and I got her graded.
Yeah, we pulled Cynthia from Hidden Fate. We pulled everything from Hidden Fates, but 3 cards.
You haven't pulled the one card that I'm looking forward to getting, and that's gold.
So I am going to
open up.
I'm going to open up some Shiny Star V here.
Technically,
in Korean.
But bug.
I had to trade Zen. Zen traded me Umbreon. I didn't pull Umbreon either.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I love that card.
Nice. There's your Tapu Koko.
Double. I got
nice.
Oh, there you go.
All right. I love Galarian Surfetched. That's awesome.
Oh, hush, Ren. You pulled like 6 Zards in our pack battle. Shush.
I know. Ren pulls Zard. Ren's got the Zard luck, too. He's got pretty good Zard luck.
Yeah, he does. So.
Another one?
Well, I got 10, so I figure why not.
Best card, in my opinion, best card in Vivid Voltage is the
I see something in the back there.
Galarian.
Yeah.
Galarian.
Which one? Galarian what?
Galarian. Surfetched is the best.
Okay.
I think it's the best card.
Yeah, I agree.
Why did he get shafted? Galarian Stunfisk should have gotten like a shiny
Crobat.
Oh, Crobat.
That is nice.
Reaper.
Did that value on that card drop?
I'm sure it has.
I know it's still playable as all get out.
CSG sent me a pretty cool card. I don't know if you guys caught it in the video. He sent this Squirtle.
Wait, hold on. Which one? Go ahead.
He sent this Squirtle to me, CSG.
Oh, that's a nice Squirtle.
There it is, right there.
That's a really cool Squirtle.
Big
See, how
shout
come
out.
Squirtle and War Turtle can get cool cards, but Blastoise can't get anything good?
Squirtle gets a lot of really nice cards. I would have to say that.
Woo!
There's a Stunfisk.
Look at that
Yo!
sexy beast.
Hashtag
There's
stuff
that
is Army.
Stunfisk.
I bought a huge collection back in February for $1,000, and man, were there many vintage cards. I think my favorite was Crystal.
Ooh, shiny Dragapult.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Full art.
Is that a new pull for you?
I think so.
Lopez says he got a Crystal Charizard from a vintage box he got.
That's awesome.
Wow. I wish.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I did want to mention I'm gonna do a New Year's resolution for the first time in my 38 years, and it's to lose 15 pounds. So I already have 20 left to go.
I knew when he even opened his mouth, I knew where that was going.
Oh no. Well, you know what though? If you do decide to actually do it, you've got our full support, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose so much weight working on the floor now.
That's a positive.
Mm.
You know. So let's see. There's a
blasted
Bolton.
Hey, Bolton.
Wow!
Hey, look at that.
I like everybody's saying that's a trippy little like hollow pattern. I dig it.
I
I
like,
like
it.
it. I think it's a
do
great
too.
hollow
I
pattern.
think it is too.
But
I like it a lot.
I think these packs are appealing to me.
which ones?
The ones you're opening, they're just very appealing to me. I can't pinpoint why.
Because they have Stunfisks in them.
That could be it.
Just just a thought. I don't know. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, got a
Ooh, doggo.
little doggo.
Zenta.
Is that
Oh,
amazing? Do we know
Amazing
if there's
rare.
any new in the strike fist, stupid fist, blue fish, red fish set coming out? Is there more amazing
I don't
rares?
think
in
there's
there?
a whole lot of information on that one yet.
Okay,
What-
show it, Henry. Henry, show it again.
do it.
He's got you on full screen.
Oh, hang on.
Wow.
Oh, is that the Momo card?
This from Momo, yeah, the Momo card.
Dude, send that into PSA and get a PSA 1.
Yes.
No, I'm not even kidding. Send it to PSA and get a
They
PSA
may
1.
not grade it. They won't. They don't grade everything.
Is it a biohazard?
Oh, they're not going to grade that. They won't grade that card.
Yeah, that's seriously bad.
But Momo said he sent with love though, and he disinfected the card. So I'm just gonna take his word for it.
Do they give negative
Yeah, I don't know.
numbers on PSA?
No.
No, one is the worst, but there's people that collect PSA 1s.
Rohan
Interestingly
says, which Southern Islands card set is better, English or Japanese?
All of the above.
better as in value or better as in
I guess
better?
just over. I would imagine he's just saying overall. What do you think? I personally think Japanese is better overall, 100%.
Oh yeah,
But
Japanese
value,
Japanese is better as long as
there's a weak pack.
as long as you're not looking at value. English is usually more valuable unless you're looking at promo exclusive promos and stuff like that from Japan.
I used to always think Japanese were way worth more money, and I was shocked to find out they weren't.
Yeah.
When we were in Japan, I am kicking myself right now because I passed on buying all those the Pikachu cards with like the was it the Mario hat? Like they were the different outfits. We passed on all
you
those.
should have bought a bunch of those.
Dude, they were nothing. They were nothing when we were there. I can't believe how much money they are now.
The one cards I would love to have gotten
Isabella
a
would
hold
love
of.
that. Send it to Isabella.
For sure.
I would have liked to get.
I think I got the Rapidash too.
Rapidash is awesome. You guys see that set of those the Scream, where all the different Pokemon were doing the Scream? They had Mimikyu and Pikachu, and it was about was there like a tribute to that painting that's famous?
Yeah.
You're talking about the Scream?
Yeah. love to get
Those
hold of those
skyrocketed
ones.
in value.
I asked my wife to
Yeah.
get that card for me last year. She didn't get it. It was mint sealed, and it's still in the packaging the way it comes from the museum. She could have got it for $100, and she didn't get it. Do you see how much this sucker is now? Oh, the other one.
Hey, another Dragapult.
The
And that's
regular-
why her phone didn't work.
Probably.
Zen,
can't
how many
get that
packs
thing-
you got left?
Just 2.
All right, I probably have to get off after you open the last one because my camera's about to die. My iPad.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're pretty much finishing up here. I just wanted to open up this box because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these clips for this opening and just make like short vids out of it.
Gotcha.
Because I'm pretty sure nobody's going to sit through 4 hours of this stream.
It's 3 hours, by the way.
Oh, close enough. By the way, that Gengar is just so nice. Love that.
Yeah, I like that
Yes. Yes, I got to get that one.
How many shiny? I want to say shiny GXs. I guess VMAXs are you guaranteed?
One per box.
Well, yeah, 1 per box, yeah.
Ah, okay. All right, so we're hoping for a baby shiny then.
Well, so it's 3 baby shinies, 1 ultra rare, and
Oh, I like that Suicune.
probably are going to get some sort of a trainer, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
It's a
that's a
blasted
nice one.
rabbit.
Cinderace.
I like the shiny of that damn rabbit.
Really? I thought you didn't like rabbits.
I said I like the shiny,
Oh,
and actually, he's actually the final form is pretty awesome.
yeah.
So Audio 94 said, do you guys think the prices for tag team set booster boxes will go down since market hype is slowly deflating? And then, to add on to that, Lopez replied, prices are actually going to be crazy all over this year and possibly next. Remember, TCG is actually behind with printing, so getting your hands on product at retail. What I can say is I just actually read about this. So they're caught up on printing, but printing was shut down for 3 weeks at the North Carolina plant because of COVID. But from my understanding, they did catch up on printing, but there's a shortage in materials, and that's the problem right now. So, but they did shut down for 3 weeks of printing, which I was surprised to learn.
Wow, that's crazy, yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely set them back.
Now, I don't know where the other facility is. I heard some people say it's in Texas, and I heard some others say it's in Washington. But I believe there's 2 facilities that print in the United States. But the facilities also print the European cards here, which is why people are finding the 25th anniversary French cards in Vivid Voltage.
Yeah.
Which I have not seen any yet, but supposedly they're in these build and battle boxes if you do find them. The 25th anniversary French.
Yeah, I think they're
people
also
find the French Charizard, the Charizard V in Champions Path.
Oh, that I don't know.
no, I think the
German,
Charizard,
right? German?
Yeah,
Was
I
it
think it
German?
was German. I think it was German.
it's the McDonald's promo, by the way. It's not the actual 25th anniversary set. It's McDonald's promo for the 25th anniversary.
Right.
So what Grumpy was talking about is the shiny the Charizard full art,
Yeah.
the promo that comes with the ETBs.
Yeah.
The one in I think it comes in German, was found in
Yeah.
some of the ETBs.
Oh, that's the one I have. Yeah,
that's the one you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Poke
People were funny.
Charles pulled that one in ETB, didn't he?
No, it was actually Gilbert. Go
right,
cards
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
right, Gilbert. Sorry, you're right.
And here it is. And he didn't have the English version, so he wanted the English. So I traded him the English for this one. So he pulled this from an English ETB, Champions Path ETB.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Drakfru.
So,
Right.
yeah, we made the trade on that.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool card right there. I would actually be happy if I pulled that because you know I
would
like
be too.
It's unique.
I like all the foreign stuff. It's kind of unique, and the fact that you pulled it out of a English ETB,
English.
I mean that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Pretty cool, pretty unique.
Yeah.
I would not be mad. All right.
French.
So,
French.
So I guess we could probably end things here. I think we've. Let's see here. Let me get back to the screen. But Grumpy looks like he's got to go, and so it makes sense to kind of finish things off. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out, man. This was fun. This was a good time. I think that this is something that we should probably do more often, quite frankly, and I think, I really enjoyed it. So
I'm game as long as work allows me. And yes, this is a different cat, our family.
Yay, cat.
Yeah,
looks like Garfield.
Yeah, we kind of ended the Epic Zen show. It wasn't working out, and then we got beat out by somebody else. So,
well, I think we need to start it back up. We just need to be a little more organized, and I think we're good. But I'm calling this one of the Epic Zen episodes. So
yeah.
Epic Zen,
unofficial Epic Zen episode again.
Yeah. But all right, well, and I definitely appreciate everybody who's been hanging out. Minuteman Ren, our family's been in here. Absolute Ditto's been in here.
Steph,
Lopez,
Absolute Ditto.
Grumpy,
Rohan.
We had the big dogs in here earlier. Juice.
Lootbox TV was in here. We had Edith, Shining Edith. We had Super Duper Danny come through. That was pretty awesome as well. There's a lot of people we have to mention. Obviously, there's we've had a lot of people.
I'll move back so you guys can go for it.
Oh wait, what are we doing here? Are we doing high fives? High five?
Yeah, I think we're all trying to do high fives around here.
Is that what we're doing? But thank you very much. We really do appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you guys very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Yeah.
All
happy
right,
to be
guys.
a part of it.
Yes. Audio 94. Appreciate you, man. All the awesome questions tonight as well.
Yeah.
You got some great questions. Lopez also came in with some really awesome stuff. Really love to hit that side of the market that nobody we usually don't talk about. That was a lot of fun. So
awesome stuff.
Ran, awesome
Rohan,
our
awesome.
family,
CSG.
Cool Squirtle Gaming. Franklin's in the building.
Congratulations, your phone works, Epic Mom.
Oh yeah, awesome for Epic Mom. She got her phone fixed, so that's nice.
Yeah. Again, thank you everybody who showed up. Jay, appreciate it. Killer Blade Opens was in here as well. Collectionista stopped in here as well.
Yeah,
I know that there was a lot of people that went live tonight.
Yes.
So we know that you had a lot of options to choose. We're very happy you chose this option.
Polish Rob came through.
Yeah, Polish Rob came through. Pogo Dad, awesome.
Yeah.
He was live too. Pogo Lab was live tonight, guys.
I don't know what Henry's doing, but I think we need to cut this off before it gets weird.
It's a heart shape. You don't know the Korean heart shape? You're like, oh, I got something for you. Bam! It's a heart.
It's just your fingers.
That's
something entirely different here, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
there you
it's
go.
Like you're trying to snap your fingers and you forgot
All
how.
right. There it is.
Yeah,
all right, so we're gonna end it with Henry and the heart.
And we're about to go.
All right, guys. I will
dust.
see you guys later.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Peace out.